Oh my gosh, they can hear my voice. Oh no, we can hear y'all's voices.
Oh no.
Oh no, what is going
Ollie,
on?
stop being so thirsty.
I'm sorry, I'm trying.
And
Okay.
oh my gosh, look at it's all these people. It is Team Celtic Chaos. Back at it again with the Celtic Chaos.
We are here for the chaos.
Yeah, how y'all doing? For those of you who are new, we are doing a shot-for-shot remake of Cats the Musical. They heard my singing of Memories, and they heard Chase's singing of Memories, and now, guess what? We're hitting Broadway.
Yep.
The Mercy Musical.
I called dibs on Skimbleshanks, I'm just saying now.
That's fair.
I'm gonna
Wait,
tap
is
dance
Skimbleshanks
my
the
ass
railway?
down that railway.
Yeah. He's
No,
the
I
railway
want to be
cat.
the railway cat.
I'll fight you for it.
There is one scene I remember. It is him just twirling and then going up into the sky and then disintegrating.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so
You
And
good.
there's
do
that
that.
magic cat. Yeah.
Anyways, this is Mercy Road, 2021. Mercy Road the musical. Mercy Road the Mystery Mile. I'm Saucefire, aka Saucefire. I will be the DM for this madness. We are raising money for Child's Play Charity. It is a charity that provides toys and games for children in hospitals and shelters worldwide. And you, the viewer, you, there, I'm looking at you, specifically, yes, you, I'm talking. You can help influence this game by donating. You can donate advantages, disadvantages. I think we've only had one person donate disadvantages. And I mean, if anybody's saving, Holly's right here.
Hand them over. Gimme.
We've got rolls on the table of chaos. We have got magic items from common all the way up to legendary. Wish spells included, with very little repercussions from all things considered. All of these, possibly more, possibly less, possibly my brain is leaking out my one ear. This is actually it. We are in the last 3-hour stretch. How about we play some D&D, huh? Maybe introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what the heck your characters look like. And we'll start with the Thirst Queen herself.
Please,
Holly.
thirst of her name.
Thirst of her name. And might I add, she's not even playing a bunny person. She just apparently.
This is how I dress
This
now.
this is just her weekend look, and it is fierce, and I am here for it.
Hi, my name's Holly. You might know me. I'm around places, causing chaos wherever I go. I am playing Lop Cottontail, who is a rabbit folk drunken monk. He has very, very fluffy black fur all over, big scar down his eye, carries a bunch of flasks on him. He's got like normal hit flasks. He's got a flask shaped like a carrot. He's got a little skull bottle that he keeps for dire occasions. And he he's the kind of person who goes to a bar and is determined to get drunk without spending a single coin, because he will just do party tricks and be like, oh, fire that crossbow at me. I bet I can catch it with my ears. And if I do, buy me 5 drinks.
Is that how he got the scar?
That was a really bad run-in with the tabaxi. He tried to get a burger off his van, and the tabaxi just wasn't having it, and
Wait a
it
minute.
was a whole mess.
This sounds oddly familiar. Chase, if you're in the chat, please confirm or deny. But as we continue on, Hoots / Win Ryu.
So I'm Win. Hi. I'll be playing Hoots McHooterson. So he is an Owlfolk paladin. So he resembles one of the long-eared owls. So they've got the little eyebrows almost pointing out. And he's golden brown feathers with a bit of black dappled through. He's tiny, so he's he's 3.5 feet tall if he's on his talons pointing up. But he is determined that he is the fiercest and strongest warrior, because he is descended from a long line of heroes from the Feywild, and he's destined for greatness. though he is an adorable little fuzzball.
You know, I am both intimidated. I am held both in awe and in awe. Next up is Grittle / Jamie Thwap.
Hello, hi, I'm Thwap, and I'm playing the part of Grittle, who is an elderly goblin alchemist, or he's an ex-alchemist. He's mostly retired after a long and occasionally downright explosive adventuring career in the background. He is mostly retired, lives at Lady Agatha's Happy Endings Retirement Village in Waterdeep. However, right now he's in Marsha's Bay. He came to town for the Fiery Flame and Unexpectedly Loud Noises Jamboree, but it looks like there was a scheduling mix-up, and he spent most of the trip hiding in his room from the barbarians at the Violence Festival instead. Now that that's over, he's ventured out, and you see him coming towards you, a little over 3.5 feet of elderly goblin, very tatty-looking, ratty dressing gown and carpet slippers combination, cinched at the waist with a little odd-looking belt that, if you look at it a bit more closely, is actually covered in pouches, small vials of liquid and powders. And is that dynamite?
It very well might be.
I hope so.
Before we continue on, I am just going to reference all of the donations that we got, both while we were on break and just immediately now, literally a few seconds ago, as it says in my mini feed. Hey, Nico B donated $140. As much as I'd love to drop a bunch of chaos rolls on Winryu's head, let's go for a legendary care package for each player and a chaos table roll for Sauce to dispense as he pleases. Thank you very much, hey Nico B. Loretor GM donated $25 legendary bundle to Humalu. Humalu donated $50. Let's throw some chaos out of the sauce with gusto.
Yeah.
Rainbow Raspberry has donated $20. Rainbow, if you are in chat, just tell us how you would like that to be dispensed, be it advantages, disadvantages for a particular misbehaving bunny person, or a very rare care package. And finally, Cyber Wolf has donated $20 care packages for the players in the cat/bunny makeup. Okay, so I'm guessing that is 2 uncommon care packages for the cat and the bunny. And we will divvy that out after introductions and after just a little cursory roleplay, so y'all know where you're at. And we'll continue on with a Kaltish / Ninja Nurse.
I am Ninja Nurse, and I'm playing Kaltish, who is a Hexblood Ranger, was unfortunately cursed by a by a hag called Granny Weatherog when she was a child, and was taken by her parents to the forest spirits to get rid of the curse, which the mixture of that and being cursed by a hag has turned her into a Hexblood.
Oh, that is just a... Yeah, that is a powder keg.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, yeah, no, something's going to go wrong.
Mm-hmm. So she is about 5'5". She has blue teal skin, and she has a pair of antlers growing out of her head, which kind of marks her as a Hexblood, but also having been touched by these forest spirits.
Sorry, I'm just picturing a doctor being like, look at it, your blood's hexed there. That's some hexing you got.
Pretty much.
Your blood tests came back and...
I'm sorry, your hex.
You're looking under the microscope, there are just little hexagons instead of red blood cells. my God, it's worse
The
than
good news, antlers,
Definitely.
so decorations.
Maybe the antlers were just coincidence.
Who knows? And Kaltish has basically found out as she's been growing up that Granny Weatherog hasn't taken kindly to her curse being broken. So basically she's looking for Kaltish to try and turn her into a hag and make her part of her coven. So Kaltish is on the run, basically.
You know what?
That's how she got here.
Completely reasonable. And last but not least, from Bumbly / Humalu.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Hamlet, everyone, and I am playing from Bumbley. You may have heard of me from the cabaret scene in Waterdeep. I've been taking a bit of a hiatus while I went to the holiday home I have in Neverwinter. It's not a clinic, I swear. And I'm a bard. Mostly interpretive dance, though.
All right, and how about we get things rolling then? We got another yes, another round of common care packages from Little Skyfae. So common care packages all around. Thank you, Skyfae. Thank you, Lilac the dog. Also for the positive doggo energies we can all feel. Oh yeah. Hamalu, can you move the mic a little bit closer, or
Yes, I will tinker while you do your thing.
You're a professional. I trust in you. So, Marsha Bay. Some of you have been here before. Some of you haven't. Some of you have maybe heard of it. It is a city located, kind of nestled between Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep, along the Sword Coast. Also known as the City of Festivals, Grittle, as you have experienced firsthand. About every 2 weeks, Marsha Bay celebrates another, just seemingly random event. There was the Violence Festival, as you experienced firsthand, where barbarians flooded the city from every corner. That followed by the Festival of Reconstruction, where currently builders, masons, stoneworkers are working hard to repair whatever damage was caused during the barbarians' revelry. And then next week, there is yet another festival. Unfortunately, it is the Festival of Poisonous Snakes. These are not venomous snakes. These are poisonous snakes. So, people will taste various snake meats, and if they get themselves poisoned, you assume there is some sort of revelry that follows. But Marsha Bay, much to probably everyone's dismay, may not have a poisonous snake festival this year, because there are a rather large and very closely occurring set of disasters that has struck this city, largely as a result of adventurers, though I'm not pointing any fingers. First, there was the occurrence of the Mystery Mile itself. This zone, not actually a mile in diameter, but more done just for alliteration's sake. This zone on the only trade route leading into Marsha Bay, where there have been an uptick of disappearances, otherworldly sightings, creatures and monsters, and very recently adventurers going in and then just coming out obscenely wealthy, or with contracts to do serials with Count Chacula. Watch it on the VOD. In addition to that, the dwarven supertanker, the Constant Taken, has grounded itself not once, not twice, but thrice. Once at the very mouth of the canal leading into Marsha Bay, blocking off all traffic in and out by sea. Incidentally, and probably unrelated, at some point all of the fresh water in Marsha Bay was turned into hard liquor. Continuing on, Peoplers, thank you for that $25 donation, a legendary care package for Win. Hoots McHooterson is going to be just decked out. Oh no, did somebody... Oh, Shazmo, finished strong. Thank you, Shazmo, for that $20 donation. I'm going to use that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna take that for 2 chaos rolls, or for a chaos roll. Continuing on, all of the water was turned into hard liquor. Not longer into the day, the Constant Taken was transported to an eldritch volcano, where it was once again grounded and used for nefarious reasons by a cult. Before it was grounded yet again as the result of a poorly phrased wish spell, where the 400-meter supertanker just seemingly apparated within the orphanage district of Marcia Bay, displacing a large number of the orphans, and just wreaking havoc, causing them to all flee to the old orphanage district, which is just unsightly. That is where you have come in. You adventurers have been summoned by the Council of Mysterious Benefactors, led by one Edric Addington, son of the Masked Lord of Waterdeep, Lord Addington, who some of you may be familiar with from Mercy Road 2020, as he has summoned you to the Holdfast of Nobility and Entertainment Yard, the Honeycomb. Y'all have gathered. You can tell me, does your team, do they know each other coming in, or have you been pulled in from various corners? Oh, JD Lady, $45. Please hand out 3 rare care packages, random or to people who haven't gotten one. Thank you, JD Lady, for that lovely donation. And we will start with Lop, because you are in the player number 1 position. Yeah, take it away.
I feel like he's probably seen them. If they've been, he's very much kind of going town to town. Just he's a bit of a hermit sometimes. Doesn't really have many places to stay. He sort of just couch surfes. Wins room and board through bets and stuff at bars. And he certainly likes to make himself known when he's at an inn or a tavern. So Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, Marcia Bay, definitely most nights he is around in the bars. So they might not know him personally, but they've probably seen him.
Oh, Peeplers is asking, if we pay enough, can we have a puppy appearance? When I will let you set that amount.
What are we at now?
And
I'll have to speak to the other half, but maybe if we hit 5,000?
Maybe if we hit 5,000? Okay, yeah, no, 5K, that is the goal, and we get to see Charlie. I got to see Charlie. I can just tell you right now. It was pretty great. It was pretty good. Hoots, do you think you know these other reprobates?
I don't think Hoots will have known them personally, but they'll have probably heard him screeching at some point.
Middle of the night. I'm going to take some DM power here. The tree in which you haunted the night was directly outside of Griddle's window.
Sorry, Griddle.
Okay, $25 donation. A legendary care package from a girl, Holly. Love you, babe.
But yeah, it's a case. Hoots has been sent here on a vacation, essentially because his sister got fed up of him trying to prove himself a bit too much and getting himself into too many fights.
You know, as a noble adventurer does. I mean, you're not seeking out, but you're seeking out injustice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just trying to set the world right. It's his destiny.
Grittle, aside from your experiences being awoken every night by a bellowing owl folk.
I was supposed to be coming here for some rest and relaxation, and instead I got barbarians, which is still quieter than it was in Waterdeep, with this damn bird outside who will not shut up, just constantly. I got a note, just not signed, just to come here.
Oh, yeah.
So I have no idea what it's related to, but...
It is not signed, but unfortunately it does have a letterhead. It says... from the desk of Sir Edric Addington, Council of Mysterious Benefactors. Please do not share. Followed by his home address.
Okay, that's why I'm here.
Caltish, how did you... do you think you know any of these people, either by reputation, or how did you find yourself summoned here?
As I said, Caltish is just trying to put as much distance between her and the hag as she can. Mm-hmm. So she would have just would have left Waterdeep and would have been just traveling. I feel she would have seen Lop in the taverns, watching him doing his getting his drinks, and I would know of Hoots mainly for his screeching. And I'm fairly distinctive with blue skin and massive antlers, so I have a feeling if the guys don't know me, they know of me.
I'm just picturing you with a, like, maybe when you first got the antlers, trying to put like a hat on them. And just not being able to find one that would fit properly. And from Bumbly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, same question.
I think she has likely been in bars and taverns that Lop has been in. So she'll probably know of him. She maybe sings there. It's maybe like open mic. She maybe wasn't invited to sing, but she's chosen to go up and pretend it was her performance all along. And I imagine she might have encountered Hoots doing his screeching when, you know, late at night, some cats, when they get the zoomies and they just yowl all the time and make a lot of noise. She maybe had a few evenings like that before she went to her holiday home up in Neverwinter. So she might have tried to synchronize and harmonize with the screeching with her cat yowling.
Did you finally kick your addiction to haste spells?
Yes. And I imagine her family, which may or may not include Chase, are trying to get her into a retirement home, but she is refusing because that is quite unsightly. She doesn't need to be in one. So she's maybe been taken to visit the places that Grittle is from.
I know that Lady Agatha, the proprietor, was also here. She's currently in Marsha Bay somewhere. So maybe you've just been trying to cross paths with her, but instead have been crossing paths with this group of reprobates.
Yeah. I've found myself wound up here and have no idea why I'm here, but you know.
But as you kind of all gather here, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the night. It is 9 in the morning. One by one, in front of you, there is just as golden chests, as purple chests, ramshackle common chests, barely held together with a single nail, all because of the lovely donators, start just materializing in front of you. From whence there was nothing, now there are magic items abound. So we will start off with, hey, Nico B, who is dropping a legendary care package and a chaos table roll from me, which is the greatest gift I can think of. So we will start with that and then work our way up, because y'all have been so generous, because I think they really want to see Charlie. So the way it sounds, though, it's like I'm picturing Charlie like in a back room tied to a chair. It's like, hey, you want to see the dog? Pony up.
Yeah.
Proof he's alive.
Okay.
Oh, he's probably sprawled out across the entire sofa at the moment.
No,
Life of luxury for him.
Don't listen to our chat. If we don't get to 5K, Charlie will die. And Lop, you get a wand of polymorph.
Ooh, you know,
Oh, no.
you know I'm gonna put that to good use, boy.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
For our friend Hoots McHooterson, you get a belt of Storm Giant Strength.
God.
You are now incredibly strong. Make sure that you mark attuned to these items, because these are legendary items. Most of them require attunement, but it happens automatically through the power of charity and friendship.
Sorry, what type of giant was that?
Storm.
Storm. Perfect.
For our friend Griddle, what would be best for a goblin artificer? How about you can wear actually, you know what, this probably works. You get a universal solvent. I assume it's just water.
Undoubtedly.
What else could it be? I don't. For most of these, I'm gonna say I still don't know what they do. I'm just handing them out.
Right.
I handed,
We'll find out together.
For those of you who weren't, I handed out to GB 2 items. One of them should have killed him immediately. For Kaltesh, our ranger, are you a Dex Spect Ranger? What type of weapons does Kaltesh prefer?
Yeah, I'm dex based, so either bows or short swords.
Okay, you get a Defender short sword.
Ooh, thank you.
And to our Tabaxi Bard, you know what? You cannot go. I was really dumb. Like, I see that Staff of the Magi. I don't know how much use you would get out of that, but it's like so tempting. Just instead, you can get a Rod of Lordly Might.
Oh, they're really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to finding out what that does.
And we are not done yet.
Nope.
Not by a long shot. Thank you, chat. We have got Loriador GM's legendary bundle to our favorite cat person. I'm really dumb just to keep giving you rods of lordly might. But instead,
Scratching post.
How about just a wish scroll?
Oh, okay.
What could go wrong with a wish scroll? Oh, Peopler's donated $30. Did someone say puppies? Puppies are chaos. Chaos reigns. I'm hitting the mic because I'm so excited. I'm adding that chaos to my table. Chaos reigns. Okay, that is Humaloo with $50 to throw some chaos. So I am at 5 rolls on the chaos. Oh, sorry. 6 rolls on the chaos table, which I will throw out indiscriminately. Rainbow Raspberry donated $20, which I am going to say, Rainbow, unless you have already said it in chat, I'm going to say it is, I'm going to be benevolent, because we have smashed our expected cash goal by so much, and say an advantage for Kaltesh.
Thank you.
And an advantage to Grittle before he goes back to the retirement home. Cyberwolf, $20. A care package, a very rare care package that'd be an uncommon care package for our cat and our bunny. So let me just roll that up. Let's see. Lop, you get, let's see. Did you already get the Belt of Storm Giant Strength, or was that?
No, I got a Wand of Polymorph.
You get Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Ooh, those are going on the ears.
And for our bard, how about you know what? A Ring of Jumping.
Ooh.
You think the bunny would get the jumping one, but nope. Because chaos reigns.
Yeah.
Little Skyfae donated $25, so a round of common care packages for everybody. Let's see. Let's go from Bumbly and work our way up. From Bumbly, you get yourself a Cloak of Billowing, because I think every bard requires that Cloak of Billowing.
Oh, of course.
A Kaltesh, how would you feel? I am going to guess that a greatsword would probably not be good, but a Masquerade Tattoo allows you to cast Disguise Self, plus you can make it look like anything. For Grittle, you get a Cloak of Many Fashions. It is a bathrobe of many fashions.
Excellent. Excellent.
For Hoots, you get Armor of Gleaming. It is plate. And I guess I did not give anything to Lop because I went in reverse. You get a Wand of Smiles. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
What could go wrong? Shazmo says finished strong. Thank you, Shazmo. I'm going to say, who does not have advantage? Okay, gave it to Grittle. And who did I give the advantage to? It was Grittle and
You
Kaltish?
gave one to me
Me.
already.
Kaltish,
Then
yeah.
I will give one.
I've got one, yeah.
I will give one to Hoots and one to From Bumbly. Thank you, Shazmo. A legendary care package for Hoots. Courtesy of Peeplers. Thank you, Peeplers, for your continued generosity and for being just a lovely person in general. How would you like? You got the magic armor. You got the magic belt of strength.
Mm-hmm.
What you don't have is a Holy Avenger longsword.
Oh my god.
Janie Lay, please hand out 3 rare care packages at random or to people who haven't got one. So I will say, who would like a rare care package? Let's see, Kaltish. I'll give one to From Bumbly, and Lop. You still don't have an advantage, so you get a pity rare item.
Sure.
Wow.
Okay, Lop, you get an amulet of health.
Nice.
Let's see. Kaltesh, let's say, you said you were, a dex spec, so I'm guessing the splint won't do you any good. But what about a sword, a short sword of life stealing?
Yes, please. That sounds very good.
And, to our bard, even though you only, you said that your bardic inspiration is usually, through the means of, interpretive dance. Would you be disinclined to getting a Reveler's Concertina?
Happy to have it.
Yeah, it is just another tool in the toolbox.
Absolutely.
And Kate donated a $25 legendary care package for Holly. So let's see just what the heck it has in store for her.
I just want you to know, like, my strength, Dex, and Con are all like 18 or 19 at this point. This is ridiculous.
Holly.
Marvelous.
Allison Amanda just donated $20. Take it home in style. Thank everyone. Please give a special thanks to Allison/Manda. All of the amazing gifts we have been able to give out this entire game, this entire rigmarole, has been entirely because of her. I mentioned something about Penny Arcade. Everything else, the Wormwood Dice Tower, the Cards Against Humanity stuff, that was all her. So please give her our thanks for making this an especially awesome game. Thank you for helping us push precariously close to 5K. We still got one more giveaway with some awesome Ack Inc stuff for some of y'all who might be into that stuff. But I rolled on the Wild Magic Surge for that magic item, so that's not what you get, Lop. You get... Oh man, I really want to give somebody the Staff of Magi just because they can break it. I don't know what a Blood of Fury tattoo does.
I'll take it.
You got one.
No explanation. I'll take it.
Peeplers gifted a tier 1 sub to Allison. Thank you so much for that, Peeplers. And Gamma Liz, $150 for kids, advantages all around, and the rest as chaos rolls.
Yeah.
And Doom the Ninja, thank you for the follow. Okay, so everyone gets an extra advantage, and then I get $100 worth of chaos rolls.
Nice.
Pow!
Nice knowing you.
I've already got 6. Oh, and we are at 5,000
We hit 5K!
Just say we hit 5,000.
Yeah, I've sent a
Wow.
text to the other half. He should hopefully be bringing up the puppy in a second.
Oh, good effort, everyone.
Well done.
Wonderful.
Hashtag
Fantastic.
Charlie lives. Everyone, if you want to, please go to Twitter right
Your
now.
generous donation.
Hashtag
Don't
Charlie
lie.
lives. Charlie lives. Oh, look at that
Yay.
boy.
We're not actually playing D&D for these next 3
No.
hours. We're just
Just
sitting
opening
here
loot boxes.
talking with the puppy.
We're just
Become a Charlie stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie is now the star. Oh, look at him. He's sleepy. Oh, baby, he's eating your cable.
He's eating the cable.
No, you don't want
Oh, he
Oh.
wants to eat the. Let him eat the cable.
that. No.
Oh, he's so precious.
Anna.
Little face.
Oh, that little face. Oh.
Okay, you've had your 5 minutes of fame.
Oh, he's trying to eat
Now
the
I have-
cable again.
No, that was my face.
Yeah.
Fuck shit up, Charlie. Charlie lives. Anonymous just donated $10 for Charlie. I will translate that
Aw.
into an advantage for Hoots.
Yes.
For your part in getting us up and over. I think y'all are at 3 advantages apiece, except for Lop.
I'm good. I'm fine.
I was
I'm
gonna
fine
say-
with that one.
Yeah.
because I am benevolent, and because I can divide 90 by 15 quite easily, I will give an advantage to Lop, and I will translate the rest.
I thought you were
Chaos
gonna
Root.
give me a disadvantage. Honestly, I was like, yeah. Bring it.
No, but Charlie lives.
Charlie does.
Charlie lives. That is all we need to know. And I get another. Okay, I have 12 chaos rolls. And I am looking at the chat. I'm like, oh no, please stop. Wink, wink. And I'm punching the mic again. And Addison has been standing outside of the honeycomb hideout. Just stop looking as all of this treasure just apparates in front of you, and a puppy appears by his feet, and he says, "Not now, Charles. We've got company over. Go to the study and wait for me." And Charles, the puppy, just kind of goes back inside. And he looks at you and says, "You are the adventurers that heeded my magazine advertisement." I say,
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I posted it in Adventurers Quarterly. I didn't think it would get responses this fast. I just sent it out this morning. It's
Only reason I saw it, it was someone was using it to mop up a spilt beer, and I just saw the ad. And, money.
You know what? Considering Ninjas just donate $45, let's make it an even 13 chaos rolls. I mean, I'm already at 12.
Lucky 13.
So another 3 will actually bring me up to 15.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh
Oh
no!
my god.
I
Oh
mean,
my
Plenty
gonna
for
do-
all of us.
I meant to do 15, but okay then, just do this row. It's cool.
whoopsie doodle.
It's for the children. It's
for
fine.
Children. I mean, I'm just like, am I gonna have time to fit all of these chaos rolls in? I'll make
Our
them.
session is only going to be chaos rolls. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
It's
just
chaos
gonna-
rolls.
The next time we roll, we roll like 3 at once. Like,
Yes.
all happen.
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, yeah, just chaos roll everybody at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just do 5 in one go.
You know what? I will just do 15 on Holly.
Yes. Bring it.
Addington just kind of looks at you brave adventurers and says, "Come with me. It has been a very long day. Mind the mess. We had to do some interrogation on a local card shark by the name of Talpus Buttercup. And as he wanders in, you can see Talpus Buttercup is there. He's eating an ice cream sundae. You can see he's got ice cream all over his face. And Addington just kind of makes a beeline around him.
Is the ice cream an interrogation method?
We've been feeding it to him until he gets a headache, but he's told us everything we need
Smart,
to know.
smart.
Yes.
And Addington goes
Does look
into
like a bit of a nerd.
Addington goes into a I'm just picturing how Lop pushing Talpus over.
Yeah, one of the ears just leans down and pushes him off the chair. You're like, oh, whoops.
Like that
What
one penguin, you know the
happened?
penguin that slaps the other penguin.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
it's
no.
just-
I'm just gonna. I really like out of the corner. I do the wand of polymorph on Talpus Buttercup.
Oh no, okay, what are you turning him into? Or do you want it to
that's
be
a
a
good
surprise
question.
for when I inevitably fail this?
What am I turning him into? I'm gonna turn him into a little a little mole. A small blind mole.
Okay,
Ollie.
hashtag Telp lives 16.
Helpless. Yeah.
Shit, it's a 15. God damn it.
And he goes, not today.
I go, it was worth a try.
Holly, you're gonna suffer when we have D&D with
Oh, I'm
Telp.
aware.
And then he
You
goes,
are so going to suffer.
My head! I've got an ice cream headache! And Addington leads you into a side room. And in this side room, there are two other individuals. One of them is an imposing figure, 7.5 feet tall, just alabaster skin, a cascade of red curly hair, kind of ensconced in a set of blackened plate mail, just far too thick for a normal person to wear, and leaning on a battle axe that is almost always looking like it has just been recently used. This is the Viscountess of Marsha Bay, and you are introduced by Sir Addington, Lady Annette Mordenu. Also in the room, oh no, a legendary skin for Griddle. Okay, because it's for the children, and that's $15. Griddle, can you roll me a D percentile?
46.
Okay, oh my golly. You get the legendary blue hedgehog skin. What are the odds? That's exactly what you need
What are
to
the
roll.
Oh my god.
It is just a bright blue shirt with like a little kind of cream-colored tum-tum. You get a pair of bright red sneakers. You get a pair of oversized white gloves. And I am going to say, because you can now go fast,
Gotta go fast.
you can act as if you have haste cast.
Nice.
Amazing.
Thank you, Duke. The second person in the room is an orc who looks like he has just been blown up, because he was just blown up by an exploding corgi in one of the other games. D&D is weird, y'all. His face is just kind of blackened with soot, and he has got a scowl on his face. It's like as if he had been holding a cartoon stick of dynamite. And he says to Addington as he enters, I was told there was a puppy. I would like to see the baby. And Addington says, not now. We've got more pressing concerns, and these are the best adventurers I could find with a $15 magazine advertisement. And he leads you in, and the door is closed. And Addington will start, because I like talking in his voice the most, because it is just my own talking voice. And he says, I take it by now you have noticed the unusual going-ons. And...
Oh, was that actually happening? I just thought I was, like, I thought it was just the moonshine. I didn't realize that stuff was actually happening.
No, I'm afraid it is not the moonshine. It is very much actually happening. It is disturbing, and it is going to be worse. Almost as if each of you is going to experience this maybe 3 times in the next 2 hours, at least. And he looks at his timepiece.
That's oddly specific.
Well,
This is weirdly specific. Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
2 hours and 15 minutes. Taps his timepiece, which is just a sundial on his wrist. You don't know how it works indoors. And as he looks at all of you and says, how many of you are familiar with the events that took place in Waterdeep about 1 year ago regarding the Mercy Crown?
Oh, I was in my holiday home at that point, I'm afraid. I'm not aware of what happened.
Caltish pipes off and says, yes, I've heard something about it. A friend of mine was there at the time.
I think one of my drinking buddies was there. She got like a really shitty bottle of whiskey from it. Like she said it wasn't worth it all. The taste is gross. Fun, good pay though.
Yeah. And
Hoots will be like, of course, my sister was one of the heroes of this.
and he says, for those of you who weren't there, and he looks off to the side, almost at camera, and says, and for those of you at home, before looking back, a year ago, selection of items were recovered from the Tomb of the Lost Gods. Items of reality-bending power. All of the items were recovered by my father before he died, except for one item that was lost at an auction. And he continues, and during that auction, that resulted in the complete and utter leveling of Waterdeep's Broken Glass District. One item disappeared. The Mercy Mantle. An item that I think is intrinsically linked to what has been going on with the Mystery Mile. And Addington continues, after a brief pause, to reflect on his past father that died tragically young at, like, I don't know, 40. And he continues, he says, there have been several sightings of a gentleman wearing the Mercy Mantle. It is a cloak covered in glowing question marks, a deep indigo in color, with a kind of fur-lined shoulder piece. And there have been cryptic warnings from many of the group members that the person in possession of the mantle was wronged at some point during the events a year ago in Waterdeep.
Someone with a grudge.
Someone, a familiar face. And Addington just kind of leans back. The Viscountess and the... Addington smirks at this. Reputable businessman Grug Breakspear and I rarely see eye to eye on any matters, but preventing reality from unraveling like a cheap shawl is a priority for all of us. And I imagine a priority for the five of you.
Oh, quite, yes.
No reality can't get drunk, so...
Precisely. And...
Hoots will flutter his little wings until he's eye level with the Viscountess, because he doesn't like looking up at anyone and go, well, you need a hero then, don't you? I'm glad I'm here.
And the Viscountess smiles, a wicked grin, and you can see the long fangs just kind of descending from her mouth. And she says, a hero. And she sniffs at the air and says, is that hero's blood coursing through your veins? Oh, sorry, she's an accent. Is that hero's blood coursing through your veins?
Yes, of course. My family have been heroes of the Feywilds for centuries.
Kaltish kind of sees what's coming and kind of steps forward and says, Hoots, maybe it's a good idea to talk about this later. Let the Viscountess tell us what we need to do.
And she sniffs the air and hisses almost. You know, your blood is foul and hexagonal in shape. And Addington kind of gets between Kaltesh and the Viscountess and says, the amount of parallel edges in someone's blood count does not matter at this very moment. We can discuss this later. We have got the fabric of reality at stake. And Grug Breakspear just says, I was told there was a baby. I would like to see the baby.
Can I point the wand of smiles at our orc friend? Just
oh,
like,
by all means.
Yeah, I'm like, I think it's like a charisma 10 check.
I rolled a 5.
He just is smiling uncontrollably for 1 minute.
Magnificent.
Nice.
I would really like to see the baby.
I'm sure you would, friend. I'm sure you would. You've got a beautiful smile.
He does look very excited about it, doesn't he?
Exactly.
There's a moment where one of his teeth just kind of plops out.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's unfortunate.
Gross.
Brittle, have you got like a salve for that or something?
And he says, "Don't worry, don't worry, they grow back."
Like dental grip, anything like that?
Just see one like growing back as he's smiling.
And
Staying away from his teeth.
my very reputable organization has a great dental plan.
That's very important, of course.
Caltish leans to the orc and pulls one of her teeth out because it's one of her things she can do as a hag. And Hexblood, I mean, she pulls it out and says, I can do that too. And it grows back.
And he says, "Let us all take turns." And their teeth.
I'm good, thanks.
Yes,
So Caltish is like, anyway.
Boots is kind of tapping on his beak, going, doesn't really work.
and finally, Addington just kind of slams a fist on the table and says, "Damn it! Doesn't anyone care about the fabric of reality here?" And Grug Breakspear says, "Not really." And
A little bit.
I was just told that there was a puppy here. And he said, "I will show you the damn puppy in a minute. Once
He's in
the
that room.
adventures have been
That room.
cast." Goodbye. I know what I need. And Grug
Bye-bye.
Breakspear just kind of pushes his way out. Leaving a very exasperated Addington as the Viscountess is eyeing you all up as if you were just a bunch of nice little Jaffa cakes put on a plate. Some of you wearing bunny ears. And Grittle, Addington kind of takes you by your shoulder and says, "Surely you want a reality to live in.
What's it worth?
500 gold apiece has been my going rate. That,
Just for this one job.
if you are in other adventures, you can 100% take with you, and it is okay because it is for a charitable reason."
And it transfers over to other characters. Can it transfer over to other characters?
Yes, you and your legendary magic items.
That's
Just-
what I like to hear.
Just
Yes,
had-
fantastic.
You had me at 500 gold pieces. It's fine.
And he says, and if anyone doesn't do it, it's possibly because they hate children.
I
'Cause-
believe that.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Haters, yes.
Who doesn't?
And he says, I mean, there are just so many in hospitals currently because of the displaced supertanker that crashed into the orphanage district.
Oh,
I did
And-
hear that rumbling.
And it is, one would say they are heartless if they don't let you take the. You know what? Just tell them I said it was okay.
So where
Understood.
is this guy with the mantle? just show me where he is. Point me in his direction. Let me kick and punch him a few times, and we'll be good. Just point me in his direction.
I've seen him do it before. They're quite spectacular.
He is deep within the Mystery Mile.
Can you not just? It's never easy. They're never just like, oh, he's down the street. This is why I drink.
It should be noted, though, the mantle has given him incredible strength. The last time one of our people saw him, he was able to stop a giant mecha punch with naught but his hand.
No match for these ears. No match. Pure muscle.
Would that I could believe that.
Makes
They're
the
bunny
ears
man.
flex.
Oh my. Those look as if they have ogre
The
power.
ears dab in some fashion.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Goodness. Oh my. And he kind of dabs his head with a handkerchief before saying, if there's any support, any of us, excluding the Thieves Guild now that you've told them about the only leverage I had, can provide, it is yours. You have currently absolute authority to make arrests, to commit extrajudicious murders, should you be so inclined. As much gross public indecency as you can manage in
Now
the
you're
next.
talking.
Is this part of a mission, or is this just for fun?
You have
Why
to
not
flash at
both?
least one person.
You know what? If you don't enjoy what you do for a job, then why
It's
bother
been a
doing-
while, but you know.
Yes, for the next 2 hours and 8 minutes, exactly. 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 30 seconds. Now, you can
Really
commit.
accurate sundial.
It
It
is.
is.
Oh, thank you, and he kind of holds it up. It is a fine gnomish engineering. It is really just a piece of clay with a number scratched into it.
Deep inside, isn't that all we are?
Yeah.
We're all just pieces of clay with numbers on scratched on.
You know,
Speak for yourself. I am made of heroes.
you are made of the stuff of heroes.
Are we ready to get indecent then? Because I think it's about time to release the butthole edit.
Oh, I'm always ready to get indecent.
And Abington kind of exhales a sigh of relief. And as you are all leaving, Lop, you just hear a funny bunny man from the Viscountess.
I turn and go, yes?
Your presence will be required at the. Your presence will be required at my manse as soon as this is completed.
Throw in some good wine and maybe a bottle of rum and sure.
And she kind of smiles at that and says, I'm sure your thirst will be quenched.
Yeah, sure. If you want to party, let's party.
Riddle just looks back and goes, we've lost him. We've lost him already.
He's gone.
Catch you
He's
later.
gone.
She's gonna step on him, isn't she?
If
You'll
he's
enjoy
really,
it.
really lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time.
And I give her a wink and I hop to the group.
And as you all exit, there is just this crackle of magic that those of you who are magically inclined can feel in the air. And you can feel this. Yeah, you're a little static. If you, your hair just kind of stands up on end. And I'm going to need D percentile rolls from everybody.
Let's go, boys!
Let's
no.
go.
Here we go.
Boom!
97.
97. Okay, we will start with Thwap, because he rolled first. Boopity boopily boodly boo, 97. Okay. You know what? I'm alright with this. You shrink down to one size lower.
Aren't you already a goblin? So now you're.
So you're like this big now, surely.
Yeah, you're
3'8"
tiny.
to what, about a foot tall?
Yes.
Oh my god.
A large dog comes and picks Griddle up and just starts shaking him.
Charlie comes by and just picks him up.
Starts shaking him.
Caltish wrestles Grindel out of Charlie's maw and just sits him. Ah!
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no. And I'm going to
The
say,
antlers
Top
grow
of
back as
her
well as the
antlers.
teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
this is going to be for the next 40 minutes.
Where?
I'm not a
where
chew
of us?
toy.
No, that's why I've sat you on my antlers, so you're safe up there.
Lop,
I rolled a 27.
27.
27.
What could go wrong? Oh, no. Can you roll me a d4?
I sure can.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. You go 300 feet, just as if you have been boom, springboarded into the air to the west.
I'm imagining like through walls. Anything solid there is just a lop-sized.
Ears.
Yeah, the ears as well. He just goes and like he does the very Bugs Bunny like stops and like the kind of spring noise and he goes, "What the? I need to." Just pulls out a flask and goes, This is what happens when I stay sober for too long.
Now, you say that happens. I say instead, you cannonball through the sky gracefully, like a bunny-shaped projectile. There is... From one of the previous adventures, there is a small husband and wife. Or were a husband and wife. At first, they had a home before it was destroyed from orbit. Then they had each other before the wife was destroyed from orbit. And as the father finds his son in the wreckage, he picks him up. And
You monster.
the kid says,
Oh no.
Daddy,
Let's
I'm
remember for the
scared.
children. For the children. Remember for the
What's
children.
going on? And the father says, don't worry, I'm here. And I'm never leaving. Yeah, boom! The kid kind of spins in the air for a second before falling on the ground. Lop, you take out this man.
I just land and go,
You're fine. There is just... And he says, tell my son he was adopted. Before dying.
isn't the sun like right in front of him?
There was a skid, as the word that we used earlier, meet crayon.
Mm. I just sort of look at him and go, okay, but you saw that, right? I'm like looking down at his body. That was fucking cool, right? I don't know how I did that, but I'm gonna try again.
Hoots, could you roll me a D percentile?
I got 49.
49. Okay. You know what? Not bad, not bad, not bad. I'm just looking at the various options available. You know what? This works. There is kind of a moment of light that kind of appears before you, and a small followed by an explosion. And
Oh no.
Grittle, Kaltesh, and from Bumbly, you take 4d6 points of fire damage.
Lob's gonna make it back to the group and like half of them are gonna be dead. Like, what happened? I was gone.
We're not even in the mystery mile.
I know, right?
We're on the doorstep.
No,
Taking
remember that building.
18 points of fire damage.
18.
Oh my god, I'm sorry guys.
It just goes off sometimes. I can't control it. Kaltesh, if you want to, roll on the table of chaos.
I rolled a 46.
46. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? I mean, really. As there is this kind of deafening explosion as your ears kind of cease ringing, you are shifted into the ethereal plane for the next 10 minutes.
I would like to remind everyone, Griddle is on top of my antlers.
Griddle just drops to the ground.
Am I coming with you?
I was going to say either he comes with me or he falls 5 foot to the ground.
I'm going to say, Griddle, this is your choice. As you see Kaltesh slowly start fading from existence.
I'm bolting. I'm leaping to the ground. I'm not going anywhere that she's going because she may not be coming back.
Kaltish is like, oh no, you don't. Grab him.
You're coming with me, buddy.
I'm not going on my own.
You're like,
Put me down. Put me down.
And from Bumbly, if you could...
Yeah, I got a 65, which is upsettingly close to a very excellent number.
to a very nice number.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna roll on the fun table. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. As you are sitting there, as one of your friends vanish, as one of your friends bounces away, as
Yep.
another one of your friends explodes,
Yep.
and another one of your friends is forcibly shrunk and then also vanishes. There is a kind of a hovering sound above you. And as you kind of peer upwards, you see this large circular object just kind of floating above you.
Oh.
And it slowly descends until it is directly in front of you and Hoots. And as the door opens, two very tall, very tall, unnaturally tall, thin, gray, kind of large-eyed creatures come wandering out. And they just kind of let out a string of indecipherable words before handing you what looks like a ray gun.
Oh.
Let's see. It can do, because I said that D12s are horribly underrated.
Yes.
It can do 3 D12 points of radiant damage. The aliens say something else indecipherable. Maybe instructions? Maybe warnings? You're not sure.
No?
And they leave just as Lop finally comes back.
What I missed? Holy shit! What happened while I was? Where's Dash? Why are you tiny? What happened when I was gone?
No, Griddle's gone too.
We're gone.
I grabbed Griddle as I was disappearing.
It's just Hoots on fire and me with a ray gun. Ah.
Just patting out the last of the flames on the wings.
I was only gone for like half an hour. I stopped and got ice cream on the way here. Kind of hungry, kind of using someone as a meat crayon just really works up your appetite.
A meat crayon, that sounds either very interesting or very disturbing.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yes.
It was yes.
I'd like to remind people in chat, I get to do this 2 more times.
To everyone, yeah.
Are they
Or
just, like,
more with kind donations that will go directly to help children.
Did they leave without us? In there?
They faded from existence.
Yes.
I'm sure they just I don't know,
But
went to pick up snacks.
this reality needs heroes, so we need to get going.
Sure.
Mm.
I've been given something by those very strange tall people. I'm not sure what it does, but I can't wait to find out.
Just point it at anyone scary. I think
Maybe
we'll
it's a
find
laser pointer. I do love laser pointers.
exactly. Yeah.
After about 10 minutes, Kaltesh, you and Grittle reappear.
Oh,
Just with a little...
did you get snacks?
Because I like that sound.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have been bickering the whole time.
You being held like Scrappy Doo style, like come over here.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say, I'm
absolutely.
holding
I
him
cannot
out.
believe you just dragged me through there. Why?
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
Where did you go?
We went to this really nice plain. There was lots of water and lots of fish that tried to eat him because he's so small.
He is. The technical term is bite-sized.
Exactly.
A
And
snack.
Griddle, while you haven't shrunk down like another actual size, you have lost an inch.
Okay.
Well,
So is he back to 3 foot whatever he was?
No.
Minus the inch, of course.
No. I still got another half hour on that.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm continuing to shrink. I'm still shrinking.
Yeah.
There wasn't much of me to start with.
It's okay. It's normal, and I hear it's normal in old age.
Quite.
I look at
You
Griddle
throw
and
a
I'm like,
splasher with your universal solvent.
no, I'm just wondering, like, do you want to walk or do you feel
Yes.
safer up on the antlers?
I feel safer as far away from you as possible. I'm going to walk.
I put him on the antlers.
God damn.
I mean, you are free to move around, Griddle.
Yeah, you can jump
yeah.
down.
Hoots will probably swoop past the antlers, pick him up, and just pop him on the floor.
I'll
Oh.
delivery.
The minute
That's fine.
Griddle is on the floor, Charlie is back just thrashing him around.
Countess is like, see, I was being nice.
And
I was trying to stop this. Do you know what? Next thing that tries to eat you, I'm not helping.
It is at this moment Addington kind of sticks his head out the door. What are you still doing here?
We're going.
We're going. All right, just get the money ready. We're going, okay?
Yep.
Don't worry, Grittle. I'll protect you from any seagulls we encounter.
Okay.
Who is currently taking care of Griddle?
I'll walk behind him. I'll be his. I'll sort of hop around him to make sure that nothing gets near him.
Jennifer Porat just donated $30. Go wild, my pals.
Yeah.
Does go wild
Generally.
mean more rolls on the table of chaos? Because we
Yeah,
still
I'm
got
gonna
That
say
sounds like that's what that
Yeah.
sounds like. Yeah.
Probably.
All right. More rolls on the table of chaos for. I'm just picturing like, because we got to get this plot moving at some point. We'll just be like,
It has
all
been
right.
like an hour.
It is going to be like, you are like there'll be 10 minutes left. I'm just like, everyone, roll quick as fast as you can.
Yeah, as like the universe is like collapsing in on itself.
Yeah, Lop, you go back in time, and then just continues in that manner. As you finally start moving forward, having to only pause twice in order to get Griddle out of the mouth of a stray dog and some children that were kind of kicking him around like a soccer
The
ball.
Jesus.
Have you no respect for your elders?
And finally, you had to spend another 40 minutes convincing a little girl that no, he was not a doll, and to let tea parties can wait until maybe reality can be saved. As you march out of the city, you eventually arrive at the crossroads of the Mercy Mile, this aperture that you've probably heard of. Maybe you've heard it described. Maybe you've heard it described many a time. Perhaps 7 other times. If you are, yeah. But as you arrive, it is this shimmery kind of glass-like structure, like stained glass in color. As you kind of touch it, for the curious, it will bend almost like a bubble with surface tension. On the inside, you don't see the kind of crazy, elaborate things you might imagine would be in something called the Mystery Mile. It is instead just a road, sectioned off on either side by trees.
Looks safe enough.
Yeah.
Hoots will just dive right in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where he needs to be. That's where his destiny is telling him to go.
As Hoots dives in, there's a snap. As reality is simply shattered and then maybe reorganized into a more convenient form. As there is just a flash of light, an explosion of color, and just a sequence of surrealist imagery of your own childhood reversing all the way back to conception. Just, yeah, I know. As Griddle, for you, you're watching a long time.
I'm watching for quite some time, and then I'm traumatized.
It's worse than you think, because for some reason yours is like going forward, then backwards, and in slow motion.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
And as you go down this tunnel, maybe for the last time, who knows, there is a bright white light at this end of the tunnel. And as you kind of all fall down, your feet make purchase with cobblestones, hard cobblestones. And as you look around, it is an almost... it is a dark mirror of Waterdeep, where all of you have been before, I assume at some point. But it is as if Waterdeep is dissolving up into the air, where there is naught but these dark purplish maelstroms. Every now and then you can see cracks forming in between the streets. Looking down, you just see an infinite void below you.
That's not good.
Bother.
So it's Tuesday.
It is just this is what Waterdeep usually looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that doesn't look normal.
No. Not
Yeah,
really.
Lop
That
just sort
does
of
not look
looks
good.
and just goes.
You know, I swear I wasn't a tabby before. I'd like to think that, like, going through the wibbly wobbly warp thing with things going, she's looking a little Cheshire cat at the moment.
I'm going to not only say that, you also look at least 5 years younger.
I feel
Well,
like a
this-
kitchen again.
Except for Grittle, who somehow is gained. No, I'm just
He's just gotten even older.
He's getting
You've stolen his youth.
and also a foot shorter.
He's Benjamin Button all over.
Yeah.
No, you're still only not but like a foot tall.
About a foot tall. Okay.
Yeah. I won't take your dignity away that much.
But I do have permanent haste.
Yeah, you're
Well,
so
I'm still just
Gotta go fast.
Just a tiny blue blur. You are the blue blur.
And as you take your kind of steps in, I'm going to use those 2 chaos rolls from Jennifer Porath. I'll still have 10 left over. So, let's see. I'm gonna roll 2d6 and pick 2, y'all. So, Kaltish, if you could roll once, and Griddle, if you could roll once. What's the worst that could happen?
As he
about the
drinks some
7th or 8th
flop
time you said that phrase, Scores.
I know.
I know, right?
19.
19. Okay, yeah, you know what? You know what?
I don't like the sounds of this.
Yeah, he's not going to say any more than that. That's it.
No.
That's all you
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
Okay, most of these are very, like, if you have sorcerer slots, they all get regained, but I'm going to use this one and then toss a little sauce spin on it. As the ether kind of crackles around you, Kaltish. Now, it says a shower of glowing sparks, but I read it as a shower of glowing sharks. Just sort of form around you, circling you. They are technicolor, they are glowing, they are hammerheads, they are great whites, and they will abide your command.
I thought you were going to say sports.
Brave.
Kaltish just looks up at the sharks and says, "The doctor didn't tell me about this side effect of hex blood."
And one of the sharks, no, it's very common.
Can we
Oh,
all
cool.
see them?
Yes.
I'll start doing that cat thing of trying to catch them, especially because they're sparkly.
Roll me an athletics check.
Oh, sure. Oh. 13.
These things are kind of just circling very slowly, so you easily just kind of pounce on it. And the minute that it hits the ground, it starts flopping around like it can't suddenly breathe.
Aw.
And it's a, oh no, I never even got to bite any surfers before dying.
I bring up my hind legs and start doing the kill move.
And, Griddle. Please,
80.
please don't shrink
80.
again.
8-0.
8-0. Okay, you know what? You know what? Yep, yeah, no, we're doing this one.
God.
From your tiny little hands, you see little sparks forming from between your fingers. Is somebody carrying you? I just want to know this.
No, I'm walking. I'm
Okay, then. Any creature within 10 feet of you is struck by these bolts of lightning that are now coming from your tiny little hands. Unlimited power.
Tiny Palpatine. Ugh.
Tiny static electric bolts shoot out, and
Palpatine.
I am stood behind Lop.
And, I mean, I want to say they are just a harmless, illusory effect. I want to say that.
But you're not going to.
But it also says 5d8 damage.
Give me.
So, Griddle, if you would be so kind. Is anyone else standing next to tiny little Electro Griddle?
No, Caltish is standing away from him.
Very specifically 10 feet away.
Well, she said she wasn't going to help him, so she's just like away from him now.
Hoots is definitely trying to lead the charge here.
Dodged the bullet. You got 12.
Yeah, there you go.
What did you roll, bud?
12. 5d8.
How bad did you roll?
Oh, no, Frosty just got it. Palpatine.
Oh, that.
No.
Well played, Frosty. Well played.
Well done. Okay.
12 damage. That was all.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 ones. Yeah.
As
Lop just kind of steps back and goes, all right.
Static electric. I
I
don't
know that I know that when you're short, your anger is like a much more compressed and you're much more volatile, but like don't take it out on those around you, man. Like
I'm not
Hoots will
doing
just
this.
turn around
just because
and glare.
you're getting grumpy in your old age doesn't mean you should take it around out on other people.
I feel bullied. I feel called out.
He's at that level of being older where you just get away with shit, though. Like, you just...
You're at that moment where you're like,
Yeah.
he'll be dead soon. It's,
Yeah.
it's easier just to wait him out.
Just wait him out. That's the plan.
So, Hoots will turn to Lop and glare, just like, who are you calling small?
I mean, you're a normal. I'm sure you're very tall for an owl. I'm sure.
Good save.
Currently 3 times the size of me.
Yeah. I mean, you're definitely tall in relation to him. So.
Caltish is just like face palming, like, shut up, Lop, shut up, shut up.
Does anyone want
Having
some...
heard the screeching before, that big, brave owl, Caltish is like, please, Lop, just shut up, just shut up.
Does anyone want some? I swiped some Marsha Bay bay water earlier. I think it's still alcohol.
Sure.
That is
It tastes very
actually
good,
the
but-
catchphrase of Marsha Bay Baywater.
I think it's still alcohol.
Alcohol?
I will drink some.
As you
Yeah,
pass
go on then.
It's over.
one by one, the bay water, slugging it back and spitting out the dead fish that are still floating in it. There is probably a pause, and you kind of hear a rumbling coming down one of the roads. And I'm going to need perception checks from everybody.
Hey, I'm decent. At
Oh, 22.
Okay.
I got 14.
17.
23.
8.
8. I'll say from Bumbly, but everyone else, including excluding Griddle. You know how like animals can sense disasters before they happen? Like, yeah, you get that feeling in your little kitty cat bones. You're like, oh no,
I hiss.
It's the internal fight or flight.
Yeah, I hiss. My tail goes poofy.
Griddle, you are just distracted by your own hands. You're like, lightning.
Not a lot to see from down here.
Lightning. And as you kind of see this rumbling and look down, you see this kind of tsunami of trash and water kind of barreling down towards you.
I'm going to run for the nearest person and climb up their leg.
Okay, could you quickly make an athletics check on Lop? Because imagine he was the closest.
9.
Can I make a dex check to catch him?
Yeah. I will also mention, I think y'all do have like 2 rounds of advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll burn an advantage on that. Yay, 17.
Much better. You fall immediately first, like just butt first. You realize you haven't done a pull-up in maybe a decade. But before you just start clambering up onto Lop's shoulder.
I'm frantic.
He's
I
sitting
get
like
as far
right
as
between the ears.
Can I try and find somewhere to like jump onto? I will use my ring of jumping if I need to.
Oh yeah, no,
Hissing.
it's-
She doesn't like getting wet.
yeah, no. There is there is a 3-story building.
Okay.
It is like normally it would have been crumbled to dust or maybe just kind of fallen over, but it is kind of at a 45-degree angle, so you can kind of jump up and climb up it.
Sure. I'll scamper up.
How tall is the tsunami?
It is about 2 stories tall.
Okay. Hoots is flying straight up.
Later. Bye.
Later,
And just
nerds.
fly.
I hold out the wand of polymorph and go, does anyone want wings? I can give you wings. Anyone want the ability to fly out the way of this?
Caltish will sort of look from Lop to the trash and go, yeah, go on, then I'll take it.
He gives it a whirl and he is going to point it at you, and you are going to turn into a giant owl who looks very like Hoots, but like just bigger, larger wingspan, faster, more grand, like a little bit more grand.
Stronger.
And Hop is gonna
Taller.
taller for sure. And Lop is gonna like hop on the back of you with like we're basically like a 3-tier stack.
Yeah.
Like Grittle's on me, and then I'm on you, and then you're in the air.
Oh,
When we finish with
Ooze.
the conjuring tricks, can we just get out of here, please?
Yeah,
Ooze
no,
has just
onwards, my
donated,
steed.
Ooze has just donated $20. Ooze, if you are in chat, just tell us how you want that allocated. Otherwise, I'm just gonna say disadvantages for people who have slighted me in the past.
Oh, so me.
Probably
Okay.
exclusively you.
That'll me then.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm not sure.
I will just find. I will do it when comically appropriate. Anyways, as this kind of trash kind of levels out, pouring through the cracks in the ground, spilling between the streets and the side streets, and eventually evening out, you just hear, "You shouldn't have come here. None of you are wanted here. Come to witness my last embarrassment." And sort of floating on a disc, summoned from the Mercy Mantle itself, it is in the shape of a spinning question mark, is this cloaked man. Cloaked in this indigo mantle, swirling question marks are on it that slowly turn into exclamation points and interrobangs in between. And he gives you each a long regarding look. An eye falling upon you, Grittle. And he says, "You don't know who pulls your strings, old man, but I know it well. I see the puppets and the puppeteers." And a look is given to Lop. "I've seen your face. And yours too, Caltish." A look is given to Hoots, and from Bumbly, and says, "I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're assholes."
I'm gonna look at Lop and just go, no, she's not a puppet. It's really a bunny. A real bunny.
In the end, it's just meat. Meat controlled by someone indifferent.
Do you want a drink, man? I think you need to chill out.
And he says,
Or cough drop, sore throat.
and he says,
You're a lozenge.
there's just a kind of a laugh at that, as the cloaked figure kind of looks at the trash that has filled the streets and says, "You don't even recognize the disasters you caused. The pain." As he looks over and just a hand reaches out, and from the streets these shards of broken glass are pulled from the remnants of the broken glass district, and they kind of form together to create a glass golem. Probably not the strongest device, but one that is It is utilitarian in its purpose, and he imagines it will serve the purpose well. And the second hand kind of reaches out and starts pulling out the garbage. Just all the waste and refuse in Waterdeep. Things that nobody wanted and nobody cared about. The things best left forgotten, and he molds it, piece by piece, into another monster, into another golem, a nice little trash hulk. And he says, this is what you've left in your wake. And, nothing but detritus, broken hearts, and shattered families. And me. And, he kind of pulls back his cloak, and whatever was contained underneath the cloak was much larger than what was in the, than what was visible from the outside. This large, pizza-shaped head. Kind of triangular.
I fucking knew it!
Part of his head is staved in from where a mace blow caved in his head. And he says, look upon me and see the face of your destructor. And he kind of giggles. It's me, Cheesy Charlie, kids.
There he is.
Hey.
And I am out for my revenge.
Oh, that's horrifying.
And this pizza mascot says, both to Hoots and from Bumbly, also, I guess I'm going to kill you just because you're here. It's nothing personal.
Kaltish holds up a hand. It's just like, I'm pretty sure I've not seen you before.
And he says, the Mercy Mantle has granted me sight beyond sight. You've seen me before, he says. Just not with those fleshy orbs that you have stuck in your head.
Okay.
And once I get the puppet, I will find a way to get the puppeteer. And from within the confines of his cloak, he withdraws a massive-sized pizza wheel. And he says, much like this wheel, I know that you're going to jest, that I am all edge and no point, but I assure you, it is just here to maintain stylistic continuity. And he spins it. And as he spins it, I'm going to need... Oh, we have Ash Harris and Solarius have donated $100. Congrats for hosting another successful charity campaign. Sauce et al. DM's choice or a combo of chaos and care packages. Also, we have a $25 care package from Stigs. Legendary care packages for Ninja Nurse, Por Favor. Asked and Solarius.
Thanks, Stig.
Those were like two of my first consistent viewers when I started streaming. And I'm just so glad to see both of them together. Combined like a frickin' Voltron. Hello out there. This is where we will take our break. Just because there's going to be a big fight. A big heroic fight, hopefully, with a full-size griddle. And a Cheesy Charlie who has kind of gone, you came in just for time for Cheesy Charlie. Oh, I asked. You big... Oh, Sal, you guys are here. Aw. If I had the heart emote, I'd be posting it. But instead, I'm just going to post this, whatever this is, and assume it means love. And we will be back in 10 minutes at 10:45 for the finale of Mercy Road 2021, The Mystery Mile. Don't go anywhere. But, however, because I remembered we still have one more of these, we're doing a giveaway for a Penny Arcade, company coins, and an ACK Inc. DM screen. So if y'all want to win some stuff, just wait for it, and Now, press exclamation point gimme to get yourself some free D&D items, swag, gifts y'all can win. Yes, type gimme. I see you in chat. I've gone mad with power. While y'all are typing gimme, we're all going to take a break. Don't go nowhere unless it's to grab a friend or grab a drink. We'll be back, and maybe Thwap will survive. Who knows? All right, see y'all. Oh my gosh, we're still hot mic. Don't say anything. on. Oh my gosh, they can hear my voice again. Your mics are on. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
they can
no.
hear you. They can't see you
Hello.
until now. Hello, everybody. We are back at it again, once more in color, etc., etc. We are doing Mercy Road 2021. Mercy Road to the moon. Mercy Road forever. Mercy Road and Robin. This game is just gonna keep going. We have another 10 minutes, and then another 60 minutes of D&D, with all of these lovely people. Oh, an anonymous person just, all right, fine, round it up then. I don't know, I don't know if that is somebody in the game. I'm going to blame Thwap. You're giving a knowing smile. We have had a lot of donations, so before I do my spiel on just where all this money's going, first off, 2 Stigs, $25. Thank you very much. Aston Solaris, again, if you were, thank you so much. I don't think I would be streaming if you two didn't support me as much as you did in those early days. I don't, like, just having somebody to stream and talk to meant a lot at that point. I was in a very lonely place, so having y'all there meant a lot to me at that time. And I hope y'all are doing well. I have loved seeing asked all of your little posts on Q&A or QR Quest. And yeah, I will probably link to Ast just because, again, she's a really important person. To Duke, $25, a care package for Cheesy Charlie. They are outfitting the villain. I mean, I'm all right with that. And I don't know what you're going to be giving them, but it might be a wish spell. I'm all right with that. Anonymous has donated $100. 4 rolls on the table of absolutely normal and entirely benign events. I have got some good news. It is not $25 a roll. It is only $15. So $100 gets me another 6 rolls on the table.
Oh no.
I will allow Anonymous to maybe fix that if they want to give, say, magic items. But Bob L. Head donated another $100. Care packages all around for the children. Thank you, Bobblehead. You've been incredibly generous. Ellison has donated 1 Corgo bit, and it was so cute. I think I went, aww. And Miss Von Drack followed that up with 5 Corgo bits. Again, so cute. Anonymous. All right, fine, round it up then. I'm not looking at anybody in chat. I'm not looking at anybody in the game. I'm just thinking it really hard. And finally, Peoplers, $15 for more chaos. So let's work our way up. Cheesy Charlie is going. He is just kind of spinning his wheel and says, "Yeah, I'll give you a minute. You probably need it." As
Very kind.
Cheesy Charlie's monologuing to himself.
Yes, he's saying, he's practicing in front of like a broken, fractured mirror, and is just looking in this mirror and says, "No matter how many times I break this, why are you always staring back at me? More and more." And as he's talking into this broken mirror, with a legendary item of who knows how, of what kind, appears before you, Kaltesh. And how about armor of invulnerability? Is that plate? I mean, it sounds useful. I want to make sure it's useful for you. Oh, it is just AC 18, legendary. There's a disadvantage on stealth. Oh, and it is heavy armor.
Yep. I'm not proficient with that. Heavy.
I thought you were. Oh yeah, I thought you were a ranger.
I am.
Oh yeah, rangers aren't.
Medium.
Yeah,
okay. Light and medium.
Then instead, you get a belt of Storm Giant Strength.
Nice.
Because it has been consistently one of my favorite items. Ast and Solaris, DM choice for combos of chaos. I will give out. I will not only give out 4 legendary packages. I'm tossing in an extra one for the children.
Aw.
And also so no one is left out in this parsing out of gifts. 4. Let's see. We'll start at from Bumbly. This might come in handy. A ring of water elemental command.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. 4. Kaltesh. I'm kind of tempted to give more belts of Storm Giant Strength, but instead it is going to be a Blood Fury tattoo. You might need this.
So many tattoos.
For Grittle. I'm thinking. You probably can't. As much as I want to give you the Staff of the Magi, instead you are going to get you are going to get a Defender Longsword. Artificers are proficient in longswords. You should be.
They're simple weapons.
No, no, they are
it's
martial
simple.
weapons.
It's martial.
Then instead you get +3 studded leather.
Ooh, studded
Nice.
leather.
Yeah.
Nice.
And-
It's a look.
It's a hell of a look.
It's like a biker jacket.
I am unsure of what you would do with a Scarab of Protection, Hoots. But you have yourself a Scarab of Protection.
I'll figure it out.
And Lop. Last but not least, maybe this Rod of Resurrection will come in handy.
I do like a good rod of resurrection.
But you want to know what will probably come in more, Andy?
What?
Let's say this Wish Spell Scroll.
Ooh.
Oh, is that for me?
It is for you.
Hells yeah.
And Bobtail Head, more care packages all around. I'm just wondering how many hands y'all have left, but, you know, if it's for the children. We'll start with Lop. How about...
Charlie, if you can just sit there and wait a minute, we're just opening some
Yeah,
gifts.
Bear with us one second.
Just there,
Yeah.
just 2 minutes.
I'm just thinking, like, what don't you have? Oh no. A spell scroll of time stop for Lop.
Oh, this guy's gonna get bullied.
He's gonna get bullied hard.
Yeah.
For Hoots, a horn of Valhalla, iron.
Okay.
For Griddle, I don't know what sovereign glue is, but it sounds right up your alley.
Oh, yes, it's like you just you just stick to like anything
Yeah.
will stick to it, and the only thing that can get rid of it is the other item you have.
Yeah.
Universal solvent. Yes.
Yeah. It's
Magnificent.
perfect.
Nice.
Kaltesh, I gave you one short sword. What kind of short sword?
You've given me 2.
Okay, you got 2, so you're good for short swords.
I am very good for short swords.
I am unsure of what an iron flask, and then in parentheses, contains a solar is, but it's on page 178 of the DMG.
Ooh.
I will have a look and let you know.
Yeah. If you can find a use for it. And from Bumbly, how about a cubic gate?
Sure.
Oh, they're fun.
Okay. Anonymous, you've donated $21.08. We can always say that is also, you know what? I'm also going to say that is another legendary item for Cheesy Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make this fight interesting.
And People's donated $15. Did you say more chaos? Why, yes, I did. Let's start off with just 1, 2. Oh no, Kaltesh, I'm sorry. Please roll a D percentile. As
Okay,
Cheesy Charlie is now sat down, and he's talking with the glass golem he constructed, saying, not that many children got mange in the ball pit. It was an odd number, and you know what they say about. And he's just complaining about the downfall of his fast food restaurant.
I rolled a 94.
What's the worst that could happen?
I think the last time you said that, I blew up.
And the time before that, I disappeared for 10 minutes.
Behind you is an illusion of a beholder-headed hydra. This is a very specific monster. And each creature that can see it, which is everybody, I'm going to include Cheesy Charlie, takes 2d10 points of psychic damage and is frightened until the end of a turn.
Right.
I'm going to exclude you from the damage.
Okay.
So, let's roll.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's a 10.
I'm really sorry, guys.
That's 13 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
As this chimera just sort of lets out a lingering screech. Each head attopped with a beholder, attopped with many eyes. All of them screaming, including the eyes. You know, it's giving you those wild Nick Cage eyes. It's giving you those Sauce has been up for 23 hours playing D&D eyes.
Oh, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I know them well.
By the way, this is, I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is the can that one of the cans I dropped on my feet.
Oh no.
Not good.
That's a solid dent.
Yeah, no. But thankfully, apparently my big toe is stronger than steel. Who knew? I guess I'm a robot. Now before we get into any kind of cool fights or escapades, I'm going to give 2 cool weapons to Cheesy Charlie. I'm going to give him... I mean... giving him like just a spell of like astral projection, just be like, I'm out.
He's like, goodbye.
See ya.
I must go. My planet needs me.
I mean, it's
He
just,
died on the way back to his planet.
it's just astral
Yeah,
projection.
absolutely.
So doesn't his body just get stuck behind?
Yeah.
He's going to get
Cheesy Charlie.
a well of many worlds, which I'm going to look up because I can do that. And also, I'm going to give him Sovereign Glue because it sounds fun.
Yes. It's just like really hot, stringy cheese.
Yes.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna, no, he pulls this out and says, "It looks like you're in for a sticky situation."
There's an audible groan from the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, none of you know good humor or decent family entertainment and excellent food at reasonable prices here at Cheesy Charlie's." Looking as if to say, "We gonna do this?" But the universe answers no. And in a circle, I need all of y'all to roll a D percentile, starting at Lop.
Okay.
Cheesy Charlie
Big
just sits
whammy.
down yet again.
45.
I've had so many excellent monologues ready for this, and here I am just rolling on randomizers. Okay, that might come in handy. For the next minute, every creature within 10 feet of you has advantage on death saves.
Nice.
Nice.
So everyone like between me and the paladin with the aura, just everyone stay within like sandwich between us at like 10 feet. We're gonna be fine.
It's at this point you remember Cheesy Charlie will also be within 10 feet of you. McHooterson.
Ah.
And that's a 34.
A 34. Okay. Oh, you know what? This is harmless. A fez appears on your head. Chase, if you
Nice.
are D2 the Rock, if you are in the chat, a fez vanishes from Chase's head.
It lands up, it's a cat fur on it.
Yeah.
Grittle, if you would be so kind.
31.
31. All right. This one is just for Julia. 9 goats appear in an unoccupied space within 10 feet of you. Oh, and it's a cat.
Oh, it's a cow.
It's a kid. It's Cal.
By Calamity.
It's a calamity.
We are
Oh.
truly
This is
blessed.
Cute.
It's going to cause
is
trouble.
different from Calamity.
Yes. Mayhem.
Yeah.
Aw.
Calamity is the one who's frequently referred to as the goblin child, so it's fairly appropriate.
Oh, little goblin baby.
Ah,
Oh,
there you go.
Cal loves you. Wait, who did you just hand that off to?
He refuses.
There you go.
Caltesh, if you would be so kind.
Yeah. Oh, 98.
What could go wrong?
A beholder Hydra could reappear.
Dare I roll on this other table?
Do it. Okay.
Live the dream, Source. Live the dream.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the first table you've been rolling on was so benign and normal.
As y'all are gearing up and getting ready, as this fight music has... You know a shepherd's note where it's just like that tone that kind of sounds like it's constantly raising? It is one of those things, but it has been like 30 minutes, and Cheesy Charlie's like, maybe I should have taken my vengeance on a different group of adventurers. Paddling
You gotta do your
down.
stretches.
You gotta limber up. Paddling down the water down one of these streets is just a lost sailor. And he just says, "Land! I've found land!" And he just kind of collapses down in front of you, and he says, "Oh, Umberly, the bitch queen of the depths has answered my prayers." Kind of falling at your feet. Your word is my command, my lady," he says to Caltesh. Just down, just at her feet.
You can keep him. I'm going to stick with the goats.
She pats him like on the shoulder and says, "Why don't you go somewhere else?"
Why has my lady forsaken me? Wait a minute, a rescue plane! Just above him. This kind of plane, pontoon plane, lands in front of them. And he kind of runs in, climbs into the plane, and says, "See you later, suckers!" Umberly wasn't even that great to begin with, as the plane takes off.
That was going to get him smited at some point.
Yes.
I was waiting
While
for
the
something.
plane is taking off.
Yeah.
Lightning forks at the sky.
You know what? We will find out from Bumbly. Can you roll me 80%?
Yes, I got a 43.
43. What's the worst that could happen?
Well.
Okay. You know what? All right. This might seem familiar, but because time is the enemy,
Yes.
it starts to slow down, and you can now just take an additional action whenever you please. Much like
Right.
Griddle the Hedgehog over there.
Excellent.
All
Taste,
right.
taste. Got it. Got it
And
fast. I've got the zoomies.
You
The
got
cat
the
has the zoomies now.
that is... Yeah, it's fine. I still have 7 of these left somehow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How am I going to divvy that up?
Well, we've got 50 minutes. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Do
Get this.
I'm just saying, if somebody could donate $40, we'd be at 5555.
Yeah.
Then I could give out 2 more.
Just give like 3 to Charlie.
Yeah. I could give out 2 more rolls on the chaos table.
Yeah.
And also I could give disadvantage to Holly.
Yes, give.
Fuck me up, man.
Take it willingly.
Jesus.
And remember, it's for the children. Okay, initiative. We're actually doing this.
Hell yeah!
Right.
We're all
we got
limbered up.
50
Like,
minutes
all right,
left.
let's go. Let's go.
Plus the epilogue, minus the epilogue.
We've stretched. Stretching is important.
Okay.
15.
15. Sorry, was that Kaltesh? I was looking at my own
Yes.
image. I was entranced by myself.
It's just, who is this handsome man? This handsome visage.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, it was me.
It's like he needs a nap.
I think he needs more than a nap, bless him.
I think he needs to pass out at some point soon.
Yeah. I got 23.
23.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Make sure
Rabbit.
that you have attuned to all of your magic items that you've just acquired.
I got 17.
17.
I also got 17.
Okay. We will be going alphabetically. So it will be
Sure, yeah. Oh, 2 seconds.
like check the player handbook, and apparently it is just DM's discretion, not based on who has higher dexterity. Oh yes, and not only PD X-Wiz makes an excellent. Okay, goddamn, John Blake, $40.69.
Oh.
Nice. Thank you very much. And I'm going to say exactly what I said happens. 2 more rolls on the chaos table, and Holly, you have disadvantage.
Yes! Do I get to choose what? Are you just gonna, like, at some point have me roll with disadvantage?
I will. You know what? It'll be at like just a horribly inopportune time.
Yeah,
It'll
do
be
it.
like
I'm ready.
You are going to like strike down Cheesy Charlie. You're gonna get like the hero kill, and then just you biff it.
Yeah, no, I'm ready for that.
Okay. So Lop, I got you. I got Win. Griddle, did I get yours?
15.
15. Okay. That means you and Kaltesh are tied. So, we'll go alphabetically. And since my name starts with a G, I'm secretly happy that you go first. I think it is just that lizard part of my brain taking over. So, y'all rolled well, by the way.
Yeah, rabbits have really good initiative. It's like a rabbit folk thing.
Okay, and Cheesy
Just so fancy.
Cheesy
Prey
Charlie.
animal thing kicking in.
Cheesy Charles to his rolled. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. Where does he stand in terms of speediness? Boom. Where it is.
I don't know whether it's instinctive, but whenever I see a DM go for a book, it's like, oh no.
Yeah.
It's how I just.
Lynch.
This is my trick when making a custom monster. I usually just base it off a current one and fiddle around with some stats. And apparently that's what they teach people at WotC to do.
Yeah.
It's like, just take something from the monster manual. And I'm like, no, I want 100% homegrown. 100% homegrown original IP. Cheesy Charlie gets 15. So I'm just gonna put him at the bottom of the initiative because that seems apropos. And so here's what we're gonna do. As combat plays out, before you act, I'm going to need you to roll any die that you have in your possession. On an odd number, you will have to roll on the chaos table. On an even, you somehow manage to avoid it. And then, if we still have some left over, they will all just occur simultaneously. So we'll start with Lop.
Yeah, I'm just fishing out. I'm fishing out more d6s and anticipation for what I'm about to do. Lop he's all limbered up. He's ready to go. He's had a day. He's got all this cool stuff on. He's feeling himself. He reaches in his pocket, grabs the little skull flask, pops it open. All right. And he is gonna rush right for Cheesy Charlie's cheesy face.
And before you rush, if you would be so kind.
Okay, I'm gonna roll d6. I rolled a 3.
Okay. And we said odd numbers you roll on the table of chaos.
So I am, yeah, okay. Ooh, that's a 0, 0, and a 0.
Oh no! Does the table even go?
Yeah?
As you are
Yeah,
running
buddy?
up to punch Cheesy Charlie in his stupid cheesy face, you are petrified until the next turn. There's just a bunny statue in hero pose.
I don't think there's anything I could do. Yep, no, I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that.
Rough.
Very apt.
Quick, someone cast Shatter now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh no. Kaltish? Wait, no, sorry.
No.
Yeah, no, it is, from Bumbly.
Oh, it's me. Okay. First of all, I'll roll. I think everyone might appreciate this, the majesty of this.
Ah,
That's so
Yeah.
nice.
chaos reigns.
Yeah, just roll them all. I'll roll to see if anything happens. So, oh, it's a 3.
Okay.
Might as well find out what this is before I tell you what I'm doing for my turn.
Actually, no, tell me your action so I
Okay,
can, like,
sure.
interrupt it. Like, I
Okay.
did with-
I was going to run up with my rod of lordly might. Sorry, and I'm going to strike out. We've got 2 golems, correct? And the pizza guy.
That is correct. The pizza guy.
Okay.
To get to the pizza guy, you have
We
to
have
get
to go
the
through
gold.
these guys.
Yeah.
Okay. I will run up to the glass one, and I'm gonna try to hit it with this. It is currently looking like a mace, with the intention of using one of the extra effects. Should it hit?
Okay. Then first, roll the table of chaos.
Yay!
Please don't turn into a statue.
Just the whole party.
Mhm.
That's a 38.
38. Okay. You vanish in a silvery mist, and you teleport to a randomly chosen, unoccupied space within 30 feet.
Can I be on top of the glass golem's head?
I will allow it.
Okay. Land gracefully.
And I was
like a
no, I
cat.
was gonna say as you're kind of bearing down with the mace,
Yeah.
the added momentum would give you advantage on your attack.
Oh, okay, wonderful. So I will roll with advantage first of all. Oh, hopefully the next one's good because that was a 2.
Yeah, you can right click on numbers on D&D Beyond, and you can
Oh, can I?
yeah, and it'll give you the option for rolling with advantage and disadvantage.
Okay.
And since you know you have advantage now, why
Yeah.
not try it out?
Why not try it? Exactly. That's a 14.
Is that with advantage?
Yeah.
Is that with the test advantage I just told you about?
No.
Why
don't
not
I-
try it out?
Why not try it out? Oh,
It has never been
that's
easier.
nice now that I know how to do that. Advantage is surely not. Oh, is this? This is 25. I got a nat 20.
Oh wow, you finally get after
Let chaos reign.
the chaos reign. Yeah.
Okay.
What effect are you using? And then
So,
what other effects from what other magic items?
well, it is I think that 10, 14, 15, 16 damage with the mace of it, and I was going to use paralyze, so I need a strength save from the creature.
Okay. I'm gonna have to flip between pages because I was like, I'm gonna have multiple monsters. What could go wrong? That is just that is the tagline for Mercy Road now.
What could go wrong?
What
Yeah.
could possibly
What
go wrong?
could go wrong?
All right. And it needs to make a
A
strength.
strength save, yeah.
Oh, it is good at these. He's a strong boy.
Should be 17.
Okay, this guy has a +5 to strength saving throws, so like, this should be a shoe-in.
Should be, yep.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Like, that's what we like to hear.
Yeah, paralyzed for a minute. So yeah, currently paralyzed. For my bonus action, just how fucking cool that looked. I am going to give inspiration to Hoots.
Hoots.
By doing a fancy dance and like the prowl and the licking of the paw thing that they do in the musical all the time. She's gonna do a bit of that, and just stay up there trying to be as hidden as she can.
As your mace goes down, it sends this
Yeah.
a nice throat crack that starts spider webbing along this glass golem, but it is still functional and operational. And because I was a little scatterbrained there, because what could go wrong with staying up for 24 hours? How much damage did you do?
That was, I'll double check my, so it was 10, 14, 15, 16.
Okay, and that was with the crit?
Yes, that is the crit.
Okay.
Am I right in saying that when something is paralyzed, you auto crit it?
Yes, I think so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, if you hit, then it auto crits, yeah, and you've
Yeah.
got advantage on the attack because they're paralyzed.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
What could go wrong?
I think it's gonna get bullied.
Yes.
Hoots.
Okay, so my chaos table roll is a 5.
Okay. Then describe your action. Oh wait.
Right, so-
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Sorry. From Bumbly teleported. Yes. Then Hoots. Describe your action, and then it will be interrupted.
For my action, I am going to sound the Horn of Valhalla, which would summon 5d4 plus 5 warrior spirits
Oh my god.
to attack the rubbish golem.
All right. I'm going to ask you 2 questions.
Yes.
1. What do they look like? And 2. How do you blow a horn with a beak?
Like you just got to shove it like really in there.
Toot, yeah, down the throat.
So 1,
Yeah.
they're essentially Viking owl folk.
Mhm.
So they've got the horned helmets, proper Vikings. Like even they somehow managed to dye part of their feathers, so they've got markings all over their feathers.
Mhm.
And 2, I essentially just screech into the horn and hope for the best.
All right. Then, before any Viking owls are summoned, please roll me a D percentile.
And that is 30 dead on.
30 dead on. Okay. I'm just making Transformer sounds. I don't know why. You are
24 hours
blinded
deal yet, too.
until the end of your next turn.
Oh!
Nice.
No.
So for my bonus action, I want to Misty Step past the columns to Cheesy Charlie.
And Cheesy Charlie just kind of stands up. He's been talking to a to like a mannequin that has washed up on shore this entire time.
Been monologuing to it.
And you know, it is an inanimate object, but you can tell that the mannequin looks relieved. That it no longer has to listen to Cheesy Charlie. And Cheesy Charlie just stands up and kind of gives you a "come at me, bro" posture.
Which I can't see because I'm blind now.
Precisely.
You're like, I know you're here, I just don't know where.
I can smell you.
Do you want me to roll how many owl Vikings appear?
Yes, and then I assume you can give them a command immediately.
Yes.
And then I assume, for expedience sake,
Roll a bunch of dice.
actually, yeah, no.
Roll them all.
I don't know. If
You
you're
need
using,
one of mine. Just
I don't know if you're using a dice roller or if you're just.
Oh no, I'm using my own dice, which is going to be fun.
30d10 or something. Something little like that.
Oh no, those are all good rolls. So 19 elf Vikings appear.
And as they kind of make their way down towards the. Okay, first off, I've seen this in chat. Owls don't have butts; they have cloaca. Get it right.
I'm a
Two.
cultist, I can confirm.
as the owl Vikings just come out of the ether, they just say in unison, "Give a hoot, don't pollute," and they make our way straight towards the trash golems.
Yes. Good.
Yes.
And roll them attacks. All 19 of them. Or better yet, just roll 1, and then we will multiply the damage by 19.
I need to go find their stats because they have berserker stats.
Can I get it to you using the power of a book? Yes, I have it. They can attack recklessly. They gain advantage on all melee attack rolls during that turn, but opponents have advantage against them. They have +5 to hit, range of 5 feet, 1 target, and they do a 1d12, hashtag best die, +3 damage.
Okay, so they're going to attack recklessly.
Mhm.
And that is 22 to hit.
Oh, that is a solid hit against this trash golem.
And then that's the d12.
Roll 12.
Roll a 10, so it's easy to multiply by 19.
Actually, I did roll a 10,
Oh,
yay!
nice.
but +3 makes it 13.
Boo, you get disadvantage on your next roll.
For making so stupid maths.
Yeah.
13. Oh my gosh, darn it, why is Numlock off? 13 times 19. Okay, you do 247 damage.
He's just obliterated.
As we've said
Take the
this,
trash out.
we're taking the trash out.
Yeah, girl.
I've said this before, because this isn't the first Horn of Valhalla that has been tooted in this adventure. I think this is the most Vikings we've had in one area. But as they kind of circle this unsuspecting heap of trash, DMX's X Gon' Give It To You starts playing in the background, R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
And just, you look up, Hoot, with your blind eyes, and you can see DMX looking down on you, saying, "I'm DMX. I went to prison, I think for tax evasion. No, I was carrying a weapon at one time, and I got arrested. Anyways, I did that song, X Gon' Give It To You. I think there was another song I was famous for. Anyways, I just want you to know, I'm proud of you." And he says,
It warmed Hoot's heart.
he says that in 6 seconds. And I'm going to say you have advantage on your next attack.
Fantastic.
Grittle.
So, where are we in location? How far away am I from the glass golem?
You are 30 feet, and then 15 feet behind that is Mr. Cheesy Charles himself.
Okay. Excellent. That's good news. Firstly, I'm going to grab a couple of vials out of my belt, smash one into the other, and slug it back for some healing. Because what I don't want to do is be a liability and fall over on the job.
I'm just thinking, like, that was just the solvent and the glue that you smashed together by accident.
So, healing word for 13 points of healing on me. And suitably fortified, he's then going to use his second action.
Oh, yes, because you are Speedy Boy.
Got to go fast. To lean out from behind Lop and reach deep into one of the pockets of his dressing gown and pull out what looks suspiciously like 4 sticks of dynamite that have been loosely duct taped together.
Okay.
And then fling it at the glass golem.
But before you fling it, though, I'm going to just need you to roll, let's say a d10.
That's a 9.
Okay, I'm going to need you to roll on the chaos table.
Well, I hold 4 sticks of dynamite in my hand. This could go potentially,
Oh no.
very, very wrong.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a face I
Oh
like.
no.
That's not a face
Oh
I like.
no.
No.
That doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
It was nice knowing you,
What
Gretel.
you got, Sauce? What you got?
Yeah.
An item you are carrying gains the ability to speak. and it has a violent personality. So as the stick of dynamite
Yes.
lights,
Please give it to Dynamite.
what are you doing? Why am I on fire? Stop this at once.
What is this? Life is pain.
Why have I been brought into
Which
this
way
world?
looks at it, just
Simply to feel pain.
shit, and hurls it.
This is your fault.
Glass golem.
I always knew you would do this.
Why have you betrayed me, Father?
Father, why was I brought into this world only to cause pain? He says, as he violently explodes.
Be a
on this-
schmeeple now.
on this glass.
So here we go. Dex roll of 20 or 20. Is that going to be good enough to hit?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Excellent.
Believe it or not, glass actually isn't that good of an armor.
No.
It's also paralyzed, so it can't even move.
Can't even move yet. Isn't it an auto crit then?
Yeah, it
I
takes.
believe it
it's not
is.
crit.
Yes.
I am hearing it on good authority.
Wow.
From a DM I hold in high regard. 100%.
Only 4 points of damage to it.
Okay.
It's not a horde of ghostly Vikings, but, you know,
Yeah, no,
it's a very, very angry stick of dynamite, plus 3 of its close friends.
Yes.
Okay. There is an explosion. This golem is still up. Mr. Cheesy Charles is looking and says, "That was my favorite trash golem. He was my best friend. He gave the best man speech at my wedding. Granted, he then ran off with my wife, but
Ooh, spicy!
there is
Lore dump.
lore dump.
Someone write this
Exposition.
down. It's gonna be important next year.
It'll come back to haunt y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, Saucefire's donated $14. I'm I did not. But I am Batman. Identity theft is not a crime. I'm coming. I'm assuming it's. I'm assuming Chris.
I'm assuming Talp.
I don't know.
It could go either way, really.
Vengeance for all the crimes against Talp, obviously.
It could be anybody. It means there's a Miss Cheesy Charlie.
Yeah.
Cheesy Charlene.
Plot twist: his wife, the vampire lady.
Big vampire lady. Yeah.
Yeah. All coming together.
Power
Everything's a
couple.
circle.
Mercy Road, 2022. All right. It is Kaltesh. I think I got it right this time.
So, firstly, she's going to cast Hunter's Mark on Cheesy Charlie.
Okay. Cheesy Charlie. He with his new fourth wall meta sight says, "You think that's really invisible, don't you? But I see it. I feel it searing into my cheese."
Kaltish goes, "Buddy, you need to get out more." And she shoots him with her longbow.
Okay, roll that damage up. I'm picturing you like looking at your one magic sword, your other magic sword, and going for the bow.
Now you put the sword in the bow.
Yeah, just like,
See,
Who
listen
needs
to the
arrows
statue.
when you can fire a short sword with a bow?
Listen to the statue.
Yeah.
what am I doing? Sorry, bear with me. I'm having a moment.
I have had more than my share.
Yeah, you've been awake a bit longer though. 24 to hit.
Okay, does a 24 hit? Yes, it does. Roll that damage.
5 points of damage. Oh, hang on. I get the extra for the Hunter's Mark, don't I?
Yeah, I believe it's a D6.
I think so. D6.
Cool. It's been a while since I've played a ranger. And as you, so you,
Been a while.
a while. And so you know, my chaos roll was 6.
Okay. And because he has resistance, you have a feeling he only took maybe half of the damage from that arrow. So it is now Cheesy Charlie's turn. And Cheesy Charlie, what items did we give him again? A well of many worlds. Oh, that's fun.
Some sticky.
And sovereign glue.
Uh-oh.
It can only be dissolved with application of universal land, oil of etherealness. Oh, I'm sad we didn't get that one. Or with a wish spell. Dang. Dang.
Only one of us had that.
If only many of you had.
If only.
Or universal solvent.
Or universal. Instead, what he is going to do.
One saw just looks down and starts giggling to himself. That's not disconcerting.
Making
at
himself
all.
crease, yeah.
No.
He is going to look at you, Hoots. And look at you, Lop. In your frozen statute form.
No, don't like this.
And he's going to point a finger at where you stand. And he is going to cast Plane Shift.
Me? Both of us?
Just you.
All right. Do I make a save for that? What am I doing, bud? What am I
As you
doing
were
here?
petrified, I believe you were just an inanimate object.
Oh no.
Sure. All right.
I
All
know.
right. Tell me where I'm going. Tell me where Lop is going on this lovely vacation.
Can you roll me a d10?
I can indeed.
So I'm thinking maybe Avernus.
4.
I hear Cholt's lovely this time of year.
Yeah.
Very
Need
tropical.
bug spray for it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Icewind Dale.
Ooh, big cold.
The Icewind Dave.
Yeah.
Finally meet the legendary Icewind Dave. Okay. The 4th circle of hell.
Let's go.
Was that, it is that most represents the stereotype of a fiery world of eternal damnation, filled with active volcanoes, rivers of liquid molten rock, ash hills, smoking pits, unbearable heat, all racked by tremors and earthquakes. I'm guessing
Vegas, then.
Phlegethos?
Phlegethos, yeah.
Yeah, I will say you land right in the city of, oh my gosh, Chris Perkins, Abrimok. And
Sure.
I'm going to say directly on the seat of power, which is built of hardened magma, obsidian, and crystal.
A seat of power where I belong.
A seat of exactly. And you see a bunch of little dancing devils who just kind of stop and look at you. As it is now your turn, and you cease being a statue.
I go, lovely to meet you guys. Sorry I can't stay in party. Love to come back and visit, but I have somewhere to be, and I'm gonna pull out my scroll of wish. And my wish is that I appear right above Cheesy Charlie's dumb head and just launch a smack right into him, like ears pointed down, just ready to fuck him up.
All right. Roll me a D percentile, or sorry, roll me a D10 first.
I got a 10.
10, baby.
Even.
How many of these do I
Yeah,
still have
even.
left? I mean, I still got 6 left. I can just break my own rules. No, all right. You do exactly what you said you did. Appearing out of hell, as you read this wish scroll, this very confused devil just kind of goes back to stabbing.
Yeah, I'm like, party on, bye. Boop.
And the devil just says, well, he seemed nice. And just goes back to stabbing someone. I will say that, given all this interdimensional hopping I will still give you an action.
Hells yeah. Which is sick because I get 2. Yeah, that's okay. That means I can still do all my monk shit. Sick. The ears are pointing right at Cheesy Charlie's face as he appears. First attack. 15.
A 15 hits.
Okay, so I'll roll my second attack as well, just because I can do damage at once.
Oh wait, sorry, a 15.
Yeah.
A 15 does not hit. I thought you were talking about the glass golem.
I got. That's 18 for that one.
An 18 does not hit.
Ooh. Okay. Let's. What monk shit do I have? I can do a stunning strike. I can do it. Yeah. I'm gonna spend a key point to do a flurry of blows to just as my bonus action to just try and get him.
Oh, and Allison did point out you do have your advantages.
Oh, I thought I did. Do I? I thought I was the only one who doesn't have advantage.
No, you have the advantages saved up. I think
sick.
all of you
Okay.
have at least 2.
Okay, I will take an advantage for the first one.
You just also happen to have a disadvantage that I'm going to unleash when comically appropriate.
10, 11, 12, 13. That is a 19 for that one for the first. For like the advantage on the first hit.
Sorry, that was a
19.
A 19 does hit.
Okay, sick. And then I'll roll the. No, that one misses. So for the first punch, I do. So it's 8 points of normal damage, but then using.
I'm just making sure monk fists count as magical at some point.
Yes. Yeah, it counts as magical. Yeah. Using my Blood Fury tattoo, which I was wonderfully given. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend a charge to deal an extra 4d6 necrotic damage to the target, and you regain a number of hit points equal to the necrotic damage dealt. So let me roll some extra d6s.
As Holly grabs these extra d6s, little Skyfae just gave Lilac an apple slice.
Hey!
It's
Some content.
picturing that doggo eating that apple slice. And it just warms my tired little heart.
15 necrotic damage as I slurp that back in health.
And how much regular punchies?
It was 8. It was 8 regular punchies.
18, then another 15, which brings us... Yeah, okay, cool beans. Was there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Yeah, I'll do my flurry of blows.
Because you're a rabbit, isn't it a flurry of blows?
Oh no.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Boo that man! Boo!
Ooh.
Boo.
13 plus 7, which I will hit.
No, because you have disadvantage for not laughing at my joke.
all right. Okay. Disadvantage. Let's go. That was a 14, so I still hit.
Nah.
So heck yourself. And then this is the second flare blows. That one misses because it's a 5 plus. I'll use my other advantage if I've got 2. Another 5. Okay.
Try to stop him. His jokes are getting worse.
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of more magical bludgeoning damage, and I'm gonna spend the charge, the stuff again, do more damage. 6, 9, 12 more necrotic damage that I slurp from his cheesy face. He just takes a bite of him.
And he's laughing and he's saying, "You think you're beating me? A part of me will now always be with you."
I'll poop it out later, don't worry. Tiny small pellet.
Gross. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
That's me.
Then from Bumbly.
Yes. Okay. So partly to see what it actually does, and also because, as established, D12s are the best dice. I'm going to use my ray gun on Cheesy Charlie, I think, from up here. Is it a dexterity roll I do for the ray gun?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see.
But before you roll to attack, would you please roll a die?
Yes. It's a 2.
Okay. No, you are safe for another day.
Yeah. 17 to hit with the ray gun.
That is a miss. Unfortunately, on Cheesy Charlie.
Okay.
The ray gun leaves a scorched mark on the mantle.
Luckily, I'm hasted, so I'm just gonna do it again.
And he says, "Is that the best you have?"
Right in the face.
It's like the one-hand shotgun pump.
No, it has a little crank on the side that plays Pop Goes the Weasel.
It's a 19 for the second one. I know I've got advantage. I forgot.
And that is a hit.
That is a hit. Okay. All right. So I guess I'll do 4d12. And hopefully, nothing else happens with this gun. $29 damage, radiant damage. And my bonus action, I will give inspiration to Griddle. Also, to the two who have my inspirations, you can also use those for healing or damage.
Oh, nice. A D8?
Yes.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah. So yeah, that's me.
And I'm just making sure the glass golem was paralyzed for a minute.
A minute, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Then.
I'll double check in case it gets to do another roll.
We are going to Hoots.
Okay, what dice would you like me to roll for chaos?
You know what? Whatever die is closest to you. Whatever die is your favorite.
Your glass golem can repeat its saving throw, apparently. So.
Oh, yeah.
So another 17 strength.
That's a 4 for me.
Okay, you are safe.
For now. So as I'm still blinded, it's disadvantage to attack, right?
That is correct.
But I currently have an advantage.
Yes.
Yes, from DMX.
So just a straight roll then?
Yep, and you... yeah. I was going to say you also have your other advantage dice.
I'm going to use that for my next attack.
Yeah.
So that is, 17 plus 32 to hit.
Believe it or not, that hits.
Shocking. So I'm going to use a Divine Smite at 2nd level against Charlie. Does he count as a fiend by this point? Or undead?
You know, the stat block I'm modifying off this is considered a fiend. So I will continue with, yes, he is a fiend at this point.
Put some stank on that hit.
Yeah.
So that's another D8. And I'm going to use the inspiration I got from Bully for that. So I'm currently rolling 5d8.
Does the Holy Avenger Sword have any other modifiers on that?
It might do.
Yeah, it's a nutty sword.
Okay, so I take out one of the d8s and change it out for a d10. 5, 10. So that's 24 radiant damage.
It's searing my crust.
The gods have told me you must die! As far as Hoots is concerned, whatever spoke to him up above is God now.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Tracks.
It tracks.
And second attack. I rolled a 2, so that is only a 17. So that doesn't hit.
You have your
do
advantages.
have advantage.
Oh, I do.
I mean, you're blind, but you still have advantage.
Yeah.
No, because my advantage, I'm at disadvantage for blind. My advantage would have put me back to straight roll. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So yeah, I wouldn't get the second chance.
I think we threw the rule book out the window about 24 hours ago, honestly.
That's true.
The rule book was never in the building.
Okay, if I'm getting the advantage, then I hit.
Okay, then. Roll that damage up. Rules are for chumps. Well put, peeps.
Correct.
Ooh, that's a lot better. 7, 14,
Yeah.
21. 29 damage, radiant.
Okay, let me just double check something. No, he is still up. His crust is seared. There is the stench. Well, actually, no, it's actually pretty. It does smell pretty nice. It is just a cooking pizza.
Melted cheese.
I know. But no, he is not. Well, no, he is looking very hot because of all the radiant damage. But he is not looking too healthy, or as healthy as a pizza, as a man with a pizza for a head can possibly look.
He's like a pizza you find that's been in a dumpster for like 3 days.
You know what? No, it looks like the pizza the morning after a party that somebody left behind a couch. Oh, it's still pizza.
Some fuzz on it.
There's some hair on it, yeah.
Yeah, there's a Band-Aid.
Something took a bite out of it. You're not sure exactly what.
Oh, no.
But Grittle, you are up. What is
An
Grittle?
initial roll, chaos table roll.
Describe unto me your action first.
Okay. So do I have a line of sight to Cheesy Charlie?
You do.
I
The
do.
glass golem is currently paralyzed. There is.
Excellent.
You can make a beeline right for Cheesy Charlie.
No, I'm good where I am. I'm good at staying back from this freaky thing. I don't want to get cheese on the dressing gown. So I'm going to take the universal solvent and cast catapult on it, and just pull out my dressing gown pocket, a large rubber band,
Oh no.
and
So good.
and with it, fling it at this thing's head. So,
Oh,
chaos table roll, or do I just get away with that one?
Chaotic enough.
you think you could just get away with it? Can you roll me a die of your choosing?
That's a 19,
That is an odd number.
but it was on a D12, so you know.
How interesting.
Amazing. Still,
Best die. No,
in order to reward you, can you roll a D100 and I'll tell you what your awesome reward is.
yay!
Click here to win instantly.
Yeah,
Also,
we got a 9,
a 9, just straight 9.
straight 9.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Nothing happens.
Again, it gives me many options, and I am looking for the one that will cause maximum
pain.
chaos.
Oh dear.
And every now and then, I mean,
I fall apart.
there are some like this will be silly, but then I'm like, but is it silly enough? And for a moment, you are now enraptured by the ugliness of Cheesy Charlie. It is now the most interesting thing you have ever seen. His decrepit face that is slowly staving in and being set alight is so fascinating. You have to go over there and investigate. You are compelled to use any movement action.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to run towards him at 30 feet.
Yeah. Well,
So
you
I'm
just
not-
use your movement action, and then you still have all of your actions left over from being a speed
Although
boy.
your movement is also doubled because of haste.
This is true.
I am going to say, though, at least one of those is going to have to be an investigation check onto Cheesy Charlie.
So I'm so enraptured I have to charge at him at twice my movement rate, so 60 feet away I think we were. So I am in his face. Do I need to hug him, or
No, it is not an
just
attraction.
fascinating?
It is a
Okay.
fascination.
It's fascinating.
There is a mystery here.
It's a blooming
There
romance
is.
between a hedgehog and a slice of pizza.
Tale as old as
just-
time.
No. That's no, Ollie. Jesus.
I just imagine Grittle like poking the cheese bubbles.
Yeah,
I
he
was
doesn't
thinking,
make them pop.
I was thinking more as an artificer. It is probably a scientific fascination.
What the hell are you?
Precisely.
How do you talk?
But I'm going to include, it is like an excited fascination, like, what the hell are you?
Hell are you? Okay.
I've never
I'll
seen
go
anything
by
like you
whole
before.
17 investigation.
Okay.
Grittle's not bad. On the old investigation.
As you kind of look closer into Cheesy Charlie's eyes, which you can see kind of slurping beneath the cheese and the crust, you see a single thread loose from the mercy mantle. Just kind of
Okay.
at the collar.
So not into. So I'm looking into his eyes, but I also noticed that the mercy mantle that he's wearing on his shoulders.
Just from this distance, it is hard not to notice it.
There's a thread.
A single thread.
Okay. And I'm right up in his face now, aren't I?
No, that's correct.
Can I grab the thread?
Do it.
Do it, do
Yeah.
it, do it.
Yes.
Yes.
What would you like me to roll?
I'm gonna say competing athletics checks. And I'm gonna say you do have your advantages.
And
I
athletics.
believe you have some inspiration on you as
Yep.
well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I am also going to remind chat, you can give disadvantages to Flaptastic, or even to me. I am beholden to the disadvantage.
Brittle will remember this.
Saucefire won't. Saucefire has been in a fugue state for the last hour and a half.
Ghostfire has left the building.
Yeah.
404, sauce not found.
Okay. Athletics check is strength, isn't it? It's not something I can turn into Dex. Not even if Dex can give it to you.
You know what?
Dex gonna
Come on.
give it to you. Oh, come
on.
on.
Do you have sleight of hand?
I do.
well, yeah, it's pretty
I could be
dexy.
convinced.
I think I'm going to try and fake him out.
Mhm.
I nothing subtle. It will literally be, look over there, goats, because there are 9 goats still roaming around.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
And attempt to make a grab for the
Goat, you've got
Thread.
to be kidding me.
and it's Dex, so I get advantage on that as well,
Mhm.
which
Oh
is
yeah,
good.
because you're a speedy boy.
And a D8.
So that's 18,
Mhm.
and the inspiration is plus a D8.
I think so, yeah. Mm-hmm.
21.
Okay. And I'm going to say this is against.
Chitty Charlie's charisma.
I was gonna. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to say against his perception, which is a +7.
Okay.
And I'm just going to remind chat. You can fix this.
Only you with your generous donations can fix this.
Only
Kids.
you
For the kids.
Yeah, for the kids.
can do it. For
Only
the
you
children.
can save Cheesy Charlie.
Only you can stop Cheesy Charlie. That's what I'm saying. Because I roll higher than a 14. But sauce the 69. I know, Elliot. But it's not just for cheese. It's not just for Cheesy Charlie. It's not just for the children. It is for all of reality as we know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait a hot second. And plug Child's Play. We have
Yeah.
we have raised $5,500, $69.69, nice. To help children provide them with toys and games in 185 hospitals around the world. To the community, thank you so much for this generous donation. I mean it when I say I think we have the kindest community, just bar none. Just what we have done, what we have accomplished. And you're probably wondering what I rolled. Well, I needed a 14 or higher. What I rolled was a 13. As Griddle, as you kind of grab at this thread, and Cheesy Charlie goes, "Oh, Shit, I knew I should have gotten this fixed. And as you pull it, the entire mantle, this item capable of warping reality as we know it, to an extent probably unseen in Faerun since the last time this happened, just sort of unravels cheaply. Until there is
going to click his heels together and use his slippers, boots of the winding path, so he teleports 15 feet back as well.
Elf Lawyer has followed. I thought that was Elf Lawyer. Thank you for the follow, Little Skyface. Thank you for the 9 Corgo bits. As you teleport away with this pile of string, one single strand, just in a pile, just in front of you, there is a naked, cheesy Charlie.
Oh, why is he naked?
Does he have pepperoni nipples?
No, why, Sauce? Why?
I'm not
My eyes.
X officially gave it to you.
Yeah.
Can Hoots still
Did
be
you
blind?
keep the receipt?
Stream is now TOS.
Anonymous donate $10. Thank you for the anonymous gift. To people, thank you for the gift to Whitefire. He looks exactly like you think he does. And I'm not going to elaborate beyond that.
Yeah.
No, we need no fan.
Please
There
don't.
needs to be no fan art of at all ever.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's just what you
I
think.
think,
is.
Forbidden
I think we're
content.
too late for that.
But the trash golem collapses, or sorry, the glass golem shatters in a as it is no longer. X want to give it back.
Yeah.
As cheesy Charlie, as his power is just taken from him, and he is not but a pizza mascot. Kaltesh, it is your turn.
So he's still up, but he's just powerless now.
Well, one could assume.
Okay.
Cheesy Charlie, you up?
Oh,
No.
Thank you for gifting gift subs to Juxtaposable, Stig's Van Cousin, Ronald, Alyssa Vamp, and Leaks. Thank you so much for your generosity and mass. Thank you for the biddies. We are not out of the fire just yet. Kaltesh.
So Kaltesh is going to go up to Cheesy Charlie, and she's going to do some slicing and some dicing with her special short swords.
Yeah, go nuts.
That's him up.
So, where are we? That's what I want. So my first attack is going to be with the Defender Longsword. So that is a 27 to hit.
27 is a hit, because he now does not have his armor class. It is a 10 now.
Oh dear. Okay, so that is 16 points of damage from the Defender Sword. Then, bear with, from the Hunter's Mark is another 3. And then because I have the Fury
The Blood Fury
tattoo thing as well. What was it? 4d6, wasn't it?
It sounds about right. Lop can confirm?
Yes.
Yes.
That's another 10 necrotic.
Okay. As a man is wont to say, how do you want to do this?
Yay!
The evil is defeated.
So Kaltish pulls out the Defender Sword and kind of pulls it back and says, what can she say? She says, I can't think of anything.
Into
X gonna give it
triangles.
to you.
Yeah, there we go. Cal's gonna give it to you
X.
and just slices Charlie in half.
This pizza just entered the calzone, and you just
Oh.
take him and fold him in half.
Oh!
You are a villain.
Oh no, and I think Nurse is frozen in her moment of triumph. Cheesy Charlie got his revenge.
Right,
Oh, no,
No, she's back. She's back.
I'm here.
All right. As you kind of describe as Cheesy Charlie is brought down once and for all, with these slashes, and Cheesy Charlie says, "I probably won't be back next year unless somebody runs out of ideas." And he collapses on the floor in a heap of sauce, and as the cheese kind of slowly drips off, maybe you see what caused him to descend into this madness. As you see, there is pineapple and bits of ham,
I was waiting for it.
and there is a blink. It is maybe a flutter, and you are just standing on a road outside of Marcia Bay. You still have all your magic items, which you are welcome to keep or transfer to other characters. And if other
Here, that's
DMs
how-
do not allow you to,
This is my backup now.
it is because they hate charity. And Addington arrives and approaches you, Grittle, and says, "My family is sworn to keep items like this out of the hands of people who would seek to abuse it. I don't know what this threat is capable of. Perhaps we'll find out next year," he says, looking at the camera. But until then, I want to thank you all for the work you've done in saving all of reality.
All in a day's work.
And here is your reward. And as he's about to hand you the largest sack of gold you have ever seen, Lop, there are some sparks caused from the pile of thread, and 6 remaining chaos table rolls occur. Everyone rolls, including me.
Hells yeah.
We start with
Yeah.
from Bumbly.
Yes. That is a 24.
24. Oh no. Okay. For the next, well, any creature that you touch, it doesn't specify a time frame, bursts into flames.
Oh, good. Shake this guy's hand to accept my gold.
Takes it is only 1d6 points of damage, so I guess bursting into flames is pretty easy because he rolled a 1 on this damage.
Oh.
But he's like, could you always do that?
It's the static electricity, my dear. I'm sorry. Wearing polyblend fibers.
Caltish, if you could be so kind.
56.
56. Okay. You somehow gain the ability to see in all directions around you, gaining a very uncomfortable 360-degree vision.
Okay.
Grittle.
62.
62. Oh no.
Yeah?
You know what? Maybe. Okay, you grow a size. You're now...
Yes!
Anonymous has donated $20. Thank you, Anonymous. I'm going to use that for another chaos roll. But, Hoots, if you could roll on the table.
I got 23.
23. Oh, Peoplers with $10.31 for children, and congratulations, everyone. Great work once again. No, you, and thank you so much. And between you and the anonymous donor, I'm going to say that it's 2 more. I'm keeping these in my back pocket. Chaos rolls. A 23. Grants you. Oh no. You turn invisible at will.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
Nice.
I don't know how effective this will be, but you just kind of vanish. And Lob, can you roll me a D percentile?
I rolled a 92.
A 92.
A 92.
Okay. For the rest of the day, your skin is covered in illusory script.
Ooh.
It is an entire transcript of the last 24 hours.
Check out my sick tats, bro, and I flex.
Okay. And, Lob, can you roll another D percentile?
Maybe. 3.
3.
As I'm flexing on my cat like a shirt's off. Flexing.
Taps off.
Yeah.
Can we see
Tap,
them?
taps, thumbs off, taps off.
Yeah.
Can we see them past the fur?
Yeah, they glow.
Yep, they're illusory. A spectral hand just starts bringing you the other teammates' magical items. One after
Yes.
the other, including the tattoos, which you feel like
Oh.
pulled just off the skin almost.
Give to me, give to me, give to me.
And, Bob, can you roll another D percentile?
Christ. This is bullying.
Yeah, I know.
83. That's what I'm here
This
for
is
it.
what the people want, I think.
I know, just to watch me suffer. I'm okay with that. 83.
Oh no. Sorry, that was an 83?
Yeah.
Holy crap. I've never seen this before on my TV. Your free preview has expired. Subscribe from your browser to watch it. Apparently, you can only watch somebody for 24 hours straight.
Interesting.
Sorry, what did you roll?
83.
83. Okay. Okay. Maybe, you know what? Maybe. I'm going to hold off on that until I roll mine to see what it is.
Okay.
Because I think this might be a good note to go on. 14. And you know what? This actually pairs. As Addington is looking at this kind of chaotic magic that has ensorcelled all of you one last time, until next year, wink, there is a deafening roar from the sky. And above you, Lop, you look up, and you see a red adult dragon come descending down. And as it lands, it just kind of snakes its head side to side, looking at the mercy mantle, or what remains of it. And it says, "I can smell the treasure on all of you." And it just lets out a yout of flame in the air, and because of what I rolled, it is green flame. And Addington looks at all of you and says, "Do what you do best."
Oh no, if only there was a totally not a vampire buff lady here to save me.
Yeah.
And there are crickets. As we pull back until next year, once again, we have gone down the Mercy Road. Y'all,
Hey!
my free preview is expired, so I can't see what the current price is until I re-enable my... There it is.
Finally, Sauce Fire is free.
I'm finally free.
You may nap.
You can go collapse in a bed.
It's over
Yeah.
now. It's finally done. I have tossed the one ring. Yeah, we have raised $5,600 and 10. Y'all are amazing. We have just totally smashed through what we did last year and what I predicted we were going to do, which was like, I would be impressed if I was like, maybe we get $12. But no, we did this together as a community, as a team, as friends, just people I've had the pleasure of meeting over the last year and a bit and some change, and also Holly. And you have not only tremendously improved my life by being in it, but you have also tremendously improved the lives of children who are going through some really hard stuff. So thank you for that. Thank you everybody in chat. Thank you everybody who has donated. Thank you everyone who's signal boosted or watched or even just clicked on the stream momentarily, looked around, was a little confused, and then clicked off. I usually end this with like, I'm gonna do this again tomorrow.
You remember you do your last prize draw?
Oh, right. Thank you. Well, I
Yeah,
got
I'm
that
useful for something.
set. Does anybody have anything they want to plug? Hamalu, you are on every
I
show,
do.
everywhere.
Sure. At the moment,
I can finally
you can
close all
see
these
me
tabs.
Saturday evenings GMing for a Dragon Age game over on Valdrian's channel. I also usually do Thursdays. It's on a bit of a long break, but I may be coming back for something else on Thursday also. We shall see. But yeah, at the moment, just Saturdays. But you can find me on the Twitter, because I have another project that will be starting up at some point, hopefully on Saturdays.
Oh,
mysterious.
I'm going to be super benevolent. If you have not already typed exclamation point gimme to get this Ack Inc. themed gift, now is your chance. I'm going to give you to the count of 10. Just get those gimmies in now. 10.
Gimme.
9. 8. And a 7. And a 6. And a 5. A 4. 3. 2. 2.
3.
One and a
now do
half.
it and now do it in the voice of the Count from Sesame Street.
Yeah.
1. Okay, entries are closed. Let's pick a winner. We got 42 people in this draw. Who's gonna win? Bing Goddess!
Luck.
Yeah.
Oh, hells yeah!
Hey!
Bing, you did it! I know, you won! What did you win? I believe that is... I closed that thing, because I'm a doodle. You won the Penny Arcade Company coins, the Ack Inc. DM screen. In addition, each bag has a D20 keyring, one dice bag made by Boosaurus, who is in chat, one wax melt dice set, one set O dice, and one Child's Play mask. And I believe hand sanitizer, so you can get your fingies clean. To all of our people who have donated gifts, Shame of Life, Doughboy's Attic, Cards Against Humanity, Dungeon in a Box, Darian B, Red Robin Cosplay, Rihanna Bear, Boosaurus, Mail by Mel, Penny Arcade / Child's Play, Crazy Little Crafty, Anonymous Gift Money, I'm assuming that's a family name, Wormwood Gaming, Amy the Amazing, who donated those great-looking unicorn dice, and this little person named Hamalu. All I see is
I don't know who they are, but I
Rumbly.
bet they're really cute.
You know what? I think just anyone from Scotland is just
Yeah,
adorable
yeah.
by default.
Yeah.
We're adorable furries, apparently. Who knows?
Yeah, this was one hell of a furry party. I just realized this was the furry party.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably why we got so many eyes on this. They're like,
Yeah.
finally,
Yeah.
D&D. That appeals
Cat
to
girls,
me.
bunny girls, hedgehog boys.
I don't know if you were here for Larry Dixon's game, but somebody may have done stuff to Tiamat.
I believe that.
It may have been fantasy legend, renowned in the fantasy, acclaimed fantasy artist and author, Larry Dixon.
That tracks.
That absolutely tracks.
Yes. Am I forgetting anything? Got the prize draw. Got the winners. Got the plugs. I think I can finally go to bed.
I know. I
Aw.
think like we're all thinking about Saucefire. This has been incredible.
Yeah.
No,
Like
you.
you've raised so much money. You're an absolute trooper. Like it never ceases to surprise me how well you manage to stay put together in these. You have done absolutely amazing. We're all so proud of you.
Round of applause for Saucefire.
We are.
No, you.
Officially trademark the nicest person on the internet.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yes, it's true.
Eat it, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
I'm the
And with that,
nicest.
close the stream.
You get some well-deserved rest, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Oh,
sleep.
yeah.
All right.
Get some sleep.
So thank you for doing all this.
I'm probably gonna go right to bed.
Thank you.
As you sip energy juice.
Yeah.
You're gonna lie in bed. You're gonna be asleep, but your eyes will be open. You'll just be shaking with caffeine.
I think I mentioned like the last the thing I did immediately after the last Mercy Road was just go watch more D&D live play featuring our very lovely Hublo.
Oh.
I was just like, hey, D&D live play. I like D&D.
Yeah.
Everybody in community, y'all who are listening to the sound of my voice or just have this in the background, thank you so much for being part of this. This was not the effort of one man. This is the effort of a whole community. And also, like, big ups to Ellison/Amanda.
Yeah, for
because
all the help with the
she killed it with all of the gifts. All that fantastic stuff that y'all have been winning, it has been her. So show some love to her if possible. Yeah. I'm going to stop blathering, because otherwise this show will never end. But I do want to point out, we are at 24 hours, 15 minutes.
Oh, that's overtime, baby!
Yeah.
It means next
You do
Mercy
have to
Road,
pay
I
us
can
for
end
that.
15 minutes early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do
do you
you
remember?
have to pay us for that overtime?
Yeah, we spoke about that beforehand. Overtime is quite pricey.
Yeah, we'll send you the itemized bill.
Yeah.
We'll just take it out of the money that we were going to give to children.
The donations aren't going to cover it,
Yes.
but we're an expensive bunch.
Yeah, they don't need it. Anyways, good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Oh my god, I have an ending screen. Wow, I came prepared.